All right, this is Explicit Critics. I'm D. Wills. This is
Callous Allen.
I love. It's your boy Mooks.
and this is
Mr.
Brian.
No-Name.
This is Brian.
Brian who?
Yeah, so
Brian, your mom's.
before you guys start hating in the fucking comments, I already know you will. I've been a manager at a theater for 6 years.
Sit on nothing.
I know more than this fuck.
Probably right.
And I have a bachelor's degree, so you're not outsmarting me. Just kidding, that doesn't mean shit. This motherfucker.
I have a master's in
this
cinematography.
motherfucker, he's worked in a movie, and
I have a degree in film, which really doesn't mean shit.
Yeah,
I just
that's
love
it.
movies. I understand it. I've been in the industry. I know how it works. I know what makes a good movie a bad movie. I've made them.
this
Bad
dude's
ones?
worked in a movie theater too.
Worked at, been in them, extras, main
Oh, yeah,
principal
true,
characters.
You was an extra.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
he was in
yeah,
it.
bro.
I forgot about that.
Hey,
And
bro,
then-
I saw a movie on Netflix the other day. I was rerolling that shit.
You saw your movie?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then this dude B, he doesn't have any credentials.
Nah, I know some actors.
So he's the regular.
He's a
the
control.
regular.
He's a control.
He's a regular.
I know the actors. You know.
Anyways, we've seen the movie. I've seen it 3 times because it's free for me. Actually, it's been free for all these motherfuckers,
Fuck
but
that.
Yeah.
more free for me.
That,
He's
2 years
seen
free.
it twice, and these dudes have seen it once, so you're gonna get a little varying opinions, but we all know our shit. And if you clicked here for the 3Ks in the title and you're on some racist shit, get the fuck out, obviously. That was a bait and switch, so... Alright.
Yeah, bait the whites.
All
There's
right.
some non-white racist motherfuckers too.
All right. So let's start it
Uncle
off.
Ruckus.
Yeah, Regal Arago.
Yeah, so let's start it off.
Okay. How?
Basically, it's going to be pretty long, and we will be having spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, don't see the movie. But
spoilers.
Spoilers.
It's not even a spoiler. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
like a.
If you
We'll
haven't-
help you out by telling you
Okay,
not to
yeah.
see this movie.
But if you do want to know the spoilers, we have them there for you. And if you want to hate on the movie, you found the right place.
So spoilers from here on out.
But we will give the film props. I will tell you that.
I'm being the worst movie in the world. Thank you for saving the Fantastic Four.
Ooh, I don't know.
Ooh.
That is a stretch.
Yeah.
That is
All right, so we gotta have some order.
Marvel beats
We're
DC.
gonna try to go chronologically. Yes, we're all Marvel fans, but some people like DC more.
I respect that, man.
Facts.
Yeah, I personally don't like DC, but that didn't affect my opinion on the film.
I like Batman.
Now I hate Batman. After watching that film.
Do we start from the beginning of the movie?
Can we start with the title?
Yeah,
Batman
Oh, yeah.
v Super-
Hey, let's
oh.
start with it. Okay,
True.
no. Here.
True.
Let's start with everybody's opinion before we go into spoilers. So
Opinion
we-
about the title or opinion about the movie as a
No,
whole?
opinion about the movie. What you thought when you first saw it?
Well, I fell asleep about 6 times in the first hour. I didn't really miss nothing though, because every time I woke up, I knew it was happening.
That's-
Then it was good if you don't think about the plot or why people are doing anything.
Blind watching. That's a good point.
All right, Mooch.
I also fell asleep, first of all, twice. Woke up during like the court scene and everything was blown up. I saw the piss part and then I like dozed out for a little bit and then everything like blew up. And I was thinking, damn, that fool didn't even like try to save me, like just kind of just. But yeah, I thought it was shitty. And Lois Lane's a dumb bitch. White girls don't like him. That's the turn off right
What
there.
about your redhead though?
I know, right? Oh, she was a redhead, but yeah,
All right.
dumb broads.
What did you see the first time compared to your second time?
For me, the first time, I went in with the expectation that this is going to be the worst movie ever. I already looked at spoilers and all that stuff, so I'm going in, okay, this is going to be the worst thing ever. And it was okay. I saw it more of like a comedy. It's like hilarious. And then the second time, I tried to take it seriously, and I just got mad. I was offended.
So you tried and you still failed.
Yeah, yes. That's what happened.
And I've seen it 3 times now. Every time was different for me. The first time I saw it, I could see it was a horrible movie, but I could see why fans liked it, and I was like, okay, you know what, if they like that, then that's their opinion, and I respect that. The second time I saw the movie, I was fucking offended that anybody liked this movie. It offended me. The third time I saw it, yo, fuck you if you like this movie. For real. Okay, shout out to John Campea and all those dudes at Collider. Yeah, he defends the film, and some other big critics, they defend the film. Please just defend that you like it. Please don't defend that it's a good movie. This movie is shit.
I feel like it's
this is worse
shameful.
than Transformers, like 3 times worse. And we'll prove it to you. If you don't believe it, DC fanboys, yeah, suck a dick. Alright, so we should probably start out, go chronological with the stuff so you guys can follow along. Basically, at the start of the movie, they do that whole opening credits stuff, and they show Batman's origin again.
Do you think we needed to see that? Like, was that?
Oh, the fact that we already seen it, and
Yeah.
That's
No,
just a
but-
refresher though for like, you haven't seen.
I
Batman
get
in
it,
a long
but-
next time.
niggas with Alzheimer's.
Okay, I will say that it is a refresher, and maybe a kid has never seen a Batman movie before. Believe me, this is not the movie to take him to see, but you already did, obviously. But they did do a variation, which made it even dumber. They made Bruce's father try to punch the gun.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
Not the guy, the gun.
So they needed to put that in there for what reason I don't know. But
For
good
my-
lesson,
Come on, how many
kids,
guys have you seen try to punch a gun?
just don't punch guns. I mean, that's a
Don't-
good life lesson. So
don't.
thanks, Snyder. Nah.
Don't punch guns.
They could have skipped the whole dad part and just only shown the mom part.
With the
Yeah, true.
pearls and
Oh,
everything.
Martha.
Yeah, with the pearls.
And the slow motion. Oh god, need that slow motion, right?
I mean, they
Pretty
did
sure that
need
one's
the
been
scene,
done
though.
too.
I feel like they did need the scene because they brought it back at the end of the movie.
Yeah, they had
And
to
that
do
part would have been
It was-
even more corny if that part wasn't there to reference.
It was
So,
there to pay off in the end of the movie.
Yeah.
That's it.
So basically, the next scene takes place in Africa.
No, is the Jeep commercial.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
greatest
okay,
Jeep
okay.
commercial ever.
Okay.
When he gets off the
yeah,
helicopter and he's
yeah.
driving through the city.
Okay.
His Jeep.
Yeah.
So if you've seen Man of Steel, it's basically the whole end
best
fight
Jeep
scene with Zod. And
Yeah.
you see it from Bruce Wayne's point of view instead of Superman's. That was actually a really cool scene. I give him props on that. I
That
wish,
was really cool.
I
Like
wish more
Superman.
superhero films would do that and
Yeah.
put it through the eyes of somebody else.
When that when that ship was crashing through all the buildings, like, oh.
That was pretty dope.
That was- ooh.
might have been my favorite scene.
That was dope, but I thought it looked like
Yeah.
it came from a video game. It was
Yeah,
just literally going
yeah,
through those
yeah.
buildings
Like
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 that's
nothing,
fine,
yeah.
though.
I mean, it's
yeah,
a big
okay,
ass ship.
I guess. It just
It
looked
worked.
like he was going through them way. It wasn't losing speed.
That's
but
what
it
it-
was crashing
Nah,
through.
it
It
was
was
just
just
like-
In Man of
slicing.
Steel, that's what it looks
Yeah.
like.
True.
Just from a different angle. But that was good.
So then,
Good Jeep
okay,
commercial.
that sets up the film Batman's hatred for Superman because he sees so many people die. He sees his tower go down, which I just want to bring up. Why the fuck is Wayne Tower in Metropolis? I thought that shit was supposed to be in Gotham. So please, in the comments, let me fucking know
That's,
because
his second tower, his backup.
okay, yeah,
Right.
his second tower. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Globalizing.
That was literally in there just so it could
I mean,
move the plot
but
along.
also, it's
Just
like,
for that
Gotham
pretty
is
shot.
like right across
Yeah,
the lake
yeah,
to
I
fucking
know.
Metropolis.
It's super
So,
cool.
Which doesn't even make more sense because there should be a tower in Gotham and a Totham.
a Totham.
Yeah, a Totham. A tower in Metropolis. So there's 2 huge towers in 2 adjacent cities? No. Nah.
Hey. 20
Okay,
hours.
but it moved the story along. So right after that, it switches to Africa with Lois.
God, what the fuck?
Damsel in distress for this movie, just to let you know.
High distress.
3 times she gets saved by 3? Right.
Yeah,
Three.
3
times.
times. 3 times in the movie.
She has to be
We'll
saved.
get to the other
And
ones.
there's 3 times she was doing dumb shit the whole time.
Exact.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
time
Well,
she was saved, it was
I
her
think
fault.
she's only good for doing dumb shit. Like, they needed someone to do some dumb shit just so they can just
advance.
Yeah.
do some
Oh,
more.
yeah, that's true.
So for any of you comic fans, you know who Jimmy Olsen is.
That nigga dead.
So the cool cameo. He was entering the DC cinematic universe or extended universe, whatever you want to call it, and then he was exiting 2 seconds later when he gets shot in the fucking face. Yo,
Superman's best friend is gone
so
in 2
basically
seconds.
Snyder, to you Superman fans, was basically like, "Ha, you like this character? Fuck you." And
He
that's
was
basically what he did with the movie. But
Working for the CIA? What is that? That's what it
yeah,
said?
yeah. And then, first of all, I don't know why Lois was in Africa. I thought she was a Metropolis reporter, so I don't know what the big scoop over in Africa is.
How and why is she allowed to go
true.
all over the world on that, was it Daily Planet's dime? She gets her own helicopters and shit. Is she the CEO?
Nah,
And
Morpheus
they
was.
don't have any
Morpheus
money,
was.
they
Yeah.
still let her do it.
Yeah, she took like 3 expensive trips in the movie.
Yeah, because remember
And-
Morpheus was like, hey, let me,
Yeah.
just don't go first class.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson. I mean, Lawrence Fishburne.
Boring. Fishiest line.
Oh my gosh, man.
He had all
Yeah,
the good
he
bits.
shouldn't have been.
He
in the
was
movie.
wasted.
He was wasted. A good talent for the shittiest role ever.
It's wasted.
Let's shit on a good actor.
So
What's the
So
They're in
basically,
Africa.
that leads to Lois needing to get saved, and then Superman comes in and kills a dude, apparently, because he would have died
then
from
then,
what happened.
That nigga's
Yeah.
dead. He's dead. There's no way he's not dead.
And through
Come
the
on.
ruckus,
Yeah, he's
a bullet
Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
gets stuck in Lois Lane's journal. Whatever, that's fine with me. It's not the worst thing that happens in the movie, so I'll
Awesome.
let it slide. But really,
Special
Really?
bullet at that.
yeah,
One you
okay,
can't
yeah.
find
A
on the
bullet
black
that you-
market.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't find anywhere.
I mean, they showed the little journal, but there's no reason for it.
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't pay off either.
No.
Oh, it definitely didn't.
Like
No, it
why-
must have got cut
they
out.
spent so much time like setting up the bullet. It's like, oh my god, it's Lex Luthor, and then it just nothing happened with it.
And for
Yeah,
all you
so
guys
that-
that have made it this far in the video, we're talking about this movie. We're not talking about that theatrical shit or the extended cut that's gonna be 3 hours. Fuck out of here. You can defend that shit as much as you want. It's not out yet. And even if it is good, sorry, that wasn't the fucking film that was in the theater.
3
Everybody
hours?
could use that excuse. Josh Whedon had a different cut of Avengers. Just because they're not releasing
Joss.
it. Yeah, Joss. Whatever. Joss. He's out of the fucking MCU anyways now. So
Oh.
he could have said, "Oh, well,
R.I.P.
my other
Holly.
cut was better. The studio made me cut it." Everybody can say that shit all day. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, maybe
It is
it is
what it
better,
is.
but too bad that's not what they release in theaters.
I agree. Ben Affleck.
Bad.
So basically, all I have to say about the next scene, flooded bathroom. I don't know why they had to show
Oh
that
my
love
God.
scene between Superman and Lois Lane. It was retarded. They were both selfish.
The last shot with the glasses
that
on
was-
the floor
And he didn't
and a
have no shit in
splash.
his pockets.
The
Yes.
implied
Yeah.
penetration.
Let me just step in
all
the
his clothes
fucking
on,
bathtub
man.
fully clothed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna nitpick, but he probably had a phone in his pocket. That shit's done.
Yeah, phone, wallet, all that shit's gone now.
I mean, the nigga's an alien. He probably know how to use it anyway. But fucking A.
Just the implied penetration at the end.
Yeah. So then we
Sploosh.
meet Lex Luthor, or Alexander Luthor, or Lex Luthor Jr., whatever the
Or-
fuck you want to call him.
At Google,
Check IMDb. It's fucking Lex Luthor, so stop defending that motherfucker. So we meet him, and he's going on about some bullshit why he needs fucking kryptonite. And he's talking to the senator. He needs to get that shit cleared so he can import it. And he's talking about the metahuman thesis. What the fuck does the metahuman thesis have to do with kryptonite? The only Kryptonian person you know about right now is Superman. So what? It's gonna work on all the rest of the metahumans?
and Dead Zod. And
Yeah, okay, and Dead Zod. I'm talking about alive ones. But so the metahuman thesis has nothing to do with kryptonite. Horrible reason. Get the fuck out of here.
And
You
to
should have just
protect-
said you were gonna kill him, because that's basically what it sounded like when you were talking
Yeah, there
about it
is
anyway.
to protect. If Superman ever went bad, they want. It's like, oh, let's build something to stop him.
Yeah.
What is LexCorp?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Can
like, what
somebody
that
tell
nigga
me
sell?
What is his company?
It seems
it's
like it
his
did a bunch
Google
of
or
different
something.
things. Like it seems like they were creating weapons, and then they were doing some.
I'm pretty sure he dabbles in everything. He's like a jack of all trades.
Oh yeah, and then it says he had a rebuild Metropolis. That was what one of his firms was doing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I guess he's into building shit now. Get the fuck.
And that,
Construction worker.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That company's basically a conglomerate of every single thing you can think of.
and he wanted access to the ship that's still in the fucking city
Yes.
with the giant whatever, the tarp over
Okay,
it.
so yeah,
It's
the,
the middle of
Hey, what's
Metropolis.
the
This random
crashed
citizen.
Kryptonian ship from Man of Steel is still in the fucking middle of Metropolis. What is Superman doing with his fucking life?
Looks
Jacking off? Why doesn't he take all that shit and get rid of it?
Literally
Somewhere.
just pick it up
Or
and
take
just
it
put
in
it
space.
in an ocean.
I mean,
space.
there's nothing good that can come out of
Laser
it. And
That's
the
true.
government, I mean, really leaving it in the middle of a city, you don't think anything could happen? Okay,
Nah.
good plot device. Wow, really. So then we go to, where does he work? Daily Bugle? Just kidding, that's fucking Spider-Man. Where does he work? Daily Planet? Okay. I just want to point out, they don't know what the fuck is going on in there. This Lawrence Fishburne dude walks by, hey Kent, you're on sports today. Are you fucking retarded? You don't switch assignments in the paper. Get the fuck out of here. You're on one thing. You're on sports today. Somebody that doesn't know shit about sports.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
either always on sports or you're always on politics or some shit. You're not switching around assignments. So they just threw that in there so they could have a Clark Kent because he had no place in the movie at all.
I don't know how he got the job.
Yeah, true.
He sucks at it. He's not
That is
there
true.
half
He's
the
not
time.
really
He got it because of Lois.
He's not
Lois
there.
got in the job because she's good at her shit apparently. Let
Because
her
he
do whatever she
blew
wants.
Lois, apparently.
Yeah.
And he blew
Took it down
Morpheus. That's how he got the job, I guess.
Yeah, I
The
feel like
Superman blowjobs.
most of Superman's screen time or Clark Kent is to make you kind of like him before the huge thing at the end, so it can pay off, and it doesn't pay off. But most of the stuff is inconsequential that happens to him in the movie.
That is true.
So-
Literally
Yeah.
everything. Literally everything. But
They could have made
Okay.
the movie a half hour shorter.
Half hour?
it could have
I think
been a
like-
half hour.
I mean,
Yeah, the movie
Yeah,
would have been a
that's
good
a-
half hour.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot better.
Like just the fight scenes and
Just the cool shit.
Just
and
Wonder
Lex
Woman
making
fight.
Doomsday.
Ugh, God, that's okay. Well, okay, and then the Jolly Rancher, and he puts it in the dude's mouth.
Oh,
Sexual and what?
I got stuck to that shit. I
What?
didn't see that.
What grown ass man?
What
Well,
was that?
yeah. Lex went to him asking or telling the
Oh,
dude
it's
like
like
what
what
he
he wants.
needs,
Yeah,
and
it's
then it was like not even telling him what like if he could, he like asking for it. He basically like demanded.
What do
it.
you
He's
want?
like, this is what
It's
I'm
like,
gonna
what do you
get.
want, baby?
And then he takes the fucking Jolly Rancher, unwraps the shit, and like slowly puts it in that nigga's mouth. And then it's just
And
like,
he's
yeah, and then
like his
lick-
ribs. Like,
yeah, it's like
He licked his own fingers.
He lit-
No,
That'd be
the other
funny.
dude, the other dude wasn't down with it. But
Yeah,
Lex
that's-
Luthor's like, open up.
Oh, yeah,
He
you're
doesn't
gonna-
say it, but he fucking.
he's like, you're
he
gonna
gives
eat
him the
this
face.
shit if you like it or not.
And then
Put it in
Lex
your
like
mouth.
licks his fucking fingers, and you're like, this dude's a fucking idiot.
No, this dude's a freaking
He's a
faggot.
fucking faggot, but he is.
Oh, we lost 2,000 viewers.
Oh,
God, we got the
there we
F-bomb.
fucking go.
Oh, there it is.
I tried to pick up the black vote by saying niggas. It didn't work.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then so Batman wants to find this dude. I think he's KG Beast. That's what I've heard. He's KG Beast from the comics. He's trying to look at this Russian dude. So he goes to this fighting club.
That's kind of a dope name, though.
Yeah, but he didn't have a dope role.
Oh, okay. I'm
And
remembering.
he gives him gives the dude like a tip for like 1 second. And the dude
Yeah.
can automatically beat the dude's ass. Get the fuck out of here! What did you tell him? The secret to life? Okay.
Marco.
47.
All right, we left off. With the
Sorry,
phone,
we
right?
needed a bathroom break and get some drinks and stuff.
No, you can cut this out, though.
I know, but just in case he doesn't cut this shit out, like this shit I'm saying right now.
Fuck your mom.
I've never seen you use regular gas.
Okay, so what were we talking about?
The phone with the in that
The
Fight
copying
Club. The Fight Club.
encrypted,
To
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
cloning the
encrypted
data off his
phone.
phone.
Clone the phone.
No, what happened is he pulled the Sherlock Holmes and he planned all his shit out and then executed it.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. We're cutting that. That didn't even make sense.
I got it. It was
Okay,
And we're back.
right now, we took a break and we had to just kidding.
And we're back.
Alright, that's good.
All right.
New mark.
We're gonna get some drinks and go to the bathroom, so.
And we're back.
So yeah, we were talking about Bruce Wayne. He was cloning the dude's phone in the Fight Club or whatever. That's some cool technology, but believe me, it's way better than almost everything he shows the rest of the movie. So we'll get to that.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
his coolest gadget. Is his
Even
phone.
fucking Batmobile's
I
supposed
think
to
it's
be like
Motorola,
the
I'm
dopest
pretty
shit.
sure.
And
It
they're like,
was trash.
Nah,
Sponsor.
yeah,
The old one was nice.
that's
Okay,
scrap
so
metal.
then
Makeshift.
You have the senator talk to Lex Luthor at his house. And
Red
he keeps
capes
talking.
are
Yeah.
coming.
Yes. When I heard that, the red
capes
capes are
are
coming,
coming.
and I just thought he was gonna laugh after that because I thought it was a joke. He was completely serious. And
The only
then-
time he should... only serious time is when that's the only serious
I
time.
feel like they had to
Cringe
do
so
100
hard.
takes because he
Oh,
was
God.
dying. It sounded retarded. And then he's talking about his dad a bunch, and then he's saying how he designed the room, and then he says the magical thinking of orphan boys. So you guys that think he's not really Lex, and there's maybe another Lex out there, fuck out of here. He just said he's an orphan. He's dead. Get that out of your brain. Stop defending this fuck. And then he's saying that whole shit about devils don't come from beneath us. They come from the sky. He's talking about Superman. I don't know why he thinks he's a devil. I don't know why he thinks he killed anybody. I really don't think he does. He just hates Superman.
Damn, that is-
For what
There's-
reason?
Except for that
Because he
one
doesn't
dude.
like him. That's
He
it.
doesn't like him.
That's literally it.
What in the beginning?
Except for that one dude he killed in Africa.
Yeah,
Well,
but
fuck
Lex,
that guy.
Lex
He's
didn't
black.
know shit
Oh,
about
yeah,
that
Lex
shit.
didn't know.
Fuck the African.
He set him up. We'll get to that later on. He set him up in Africa. So
He did.
Which still doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't.
Later.
then there's the party scene. So Bruce Wayne drives up, and this journalist is like, who's that?
Well, first of all, it was a nice Aston Martin, though.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
But how the fuck are you not going to know who Bruce Wayne is? He has a fucking tower in your city, apparently,
That you
and in
blew
another
up.
city, and he's the richest probably in both the cities. You're a journalist? Sports? Yeah, get back to him. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. And then you find out later in the movie that Lex knows who all the metahumans are. He knows Wonder Woman, he knows Superman, he knows Bruce Wayne, and he knows the other
Cyborg.
Justice League members that they shouldn't even be in the fucking
Asian
movie.
Flash.
Yeah.
He gave him logos too.
So let's see. Let Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman into his party. I don't know why. Had no security on him. Does he know what Batman does? Batman steals his shit right in front of him. Nobody's watching him. He knows
Yeah, even
who Batman
the
is.
bitch even saw the nigga
Yeah.
go in there, and then she was
knows who
like,
Batman is. Like, did you want
"Oh,
him
you're
to
not
steal
supposed to
his
be
shit?
here, looking for the bathroom."
Yeah, so
So,
he-
Oh,
okay.
you think the bathroom was here again?
in this,
Like,
with these giant servers?
So every time you think this dude's kind of smart, he's not smart at all.
he's
He-
stealthy at all. This is,
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not talking about Batman. He's definitely not
About
smart in
Lex.
this movie. I'm talking about Lex.
oh, okay.
Every time you think he's smart, he does something that proves that he's not smart. Those
No.
three metahumans were there, and he didn't have a reason for it.
Smartest thing he did was talk about some lemonade being pee.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We'll get to
That was some slick. That was some
was
slick
nice.
shit.
Yeah, that was.
Granny's peach tea.
Yeah, Granny's peach tea.
So Luthor gives this speech, and it's laughable. What was I saying? No, get
He
the
was
fuck
like he
out of
was
here.
having a
Nobody wants to see
stroke or
that.
something.
Nobody wants to see that.
Probably no one asked that for if he was okay.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of reviews
Can
for
you
this.
feel your right arm?
And shout out to Kevin Smith. He gave a really good one.
My bro.
But these dudes, they combine like the Joker, the Riddler. What did dude say? He said,
Riddler, like Jim Carrey.
don't do that Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey Riddler. Don't.
That was a good joke. He acted like Jim Carrey in this movie.
He did.
He should have acted like himself.
Not as funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
And then during that scene, Superman sees a fire on TV, where apparently a little girl's trapped in the building.
Why are they
One
getting?
girl.
Why are they getting news from Mexico randomly at his
Okay,
party?
don't bring out some racist shit. You saw everybody
No,
on
no,
the
no, no,
kitchen.
no, no, no.
You saw everybody on that cooking line. Why?
All the
Why you-
motherfuckers
oh,
was-
yeah.
Why you think they're watching it?
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
not racist. That's just
No, yeah.
That's why they
No, I
had the
forgot.
channel
I
tuned
forgot.
in. So he sees that on the fucking thing.
And
but
the way everybody was dressed, it kind of looked like October because it was.
No,
And
the
how-
it was
part-
day of the Dead.
Yeah.
They-
Day of the Dead.
Isn't Day
How
of the
did he
Dead
know
May 5th?
exactly where that shit is?
No,
Like,
Day of the
because
Dead
they
is
said it.
October.
They
but
said where it was.
How
It's
does
in
he
October.
know how to fucking get
At least I
there?
believe it is.
'Cause I think Superman can selectively hear things across the planet, and so he knows exactly where everything is, apparently. So when he saw that shit on this TV screen, I guess he's like, oh, you know what? I shouldn't be at this party. I should be doing something in my life. So he saves that one girl so they should show a cool screen of him being like surrounded and like praised by a bunch of people.
That nigga never
It
said
was
anybody
retarded.
that's
You know what?
starving.
Probably a million other people died in the world while he was saving that one girl.
and was getting
horrible choice.
felt up
You
by
saw it
all
on
the Mexican
TV.
kids.
Fuck out of
Oh,
here.
yeah.
That's the reason for picking your.
And he was following Bruce Wayne to figure out what they were doing, and then he
Yeah, and
stopped.
then he gives
Yeah.
up that
Like, wait,
endeavor.
Still didn't know what he was doing.
Okay, so then Batman, who's already got a bunch of files at the party, he sees Wonder Woman take his file. Wonder Woman walks out of the building, and Batman does not even try to run after her. She just outwalks him out of the building. He obviously
literally
didn't give a fuck
outwalks.
enough to do shit. I mean, really? You can't go get her right
Yeah,
now?
watch her drive away too.
Yeah.
Not like, hey yo, Alfred, send me the fucking
Yeah.
bat plane and I'm gonna go get this
He
bitch.
doesn't have any gadgets on him that he can't stick on the car, like where she went, but okay.
No, he'll shoot that loud ass shit on the truck though.
Yep.
And no one else
We're
heard
getting
that.
to We're getting to that. So this movie does have stuff that's really cool, and I give him props for. The first one, they have Neil deGrasse Tyson in there, so I'll give him a plus
My
for that
boy,
shit.
Neil
Even though
deGrasse
I don't know
Tyson.
how you agreed to this, I hope you didn't see the movie before you got in this movie.
He probably was like, just fucking pay me.
Yeah, true, and he's down with that intergalactic alien shit, so.
That's cool. That was like.
So then,
that's
the
cool.
montage. Then you have the montage
Cool
of fucking
cameo.
Superman doing like different heroic feats, and they're all dumb as fuck. He sees a shuttle blow up, and the only part of the shuttle that doesn't blow up is the place where the people are.
Yeah.
Why not? And first of all, was he there?
He
Saves it 1 second later. Was he there just waiting? Like, I know this shit's
It's
about
like,
to
it
blow
should
up.
blow up.
Okay, I'm grabbing
It's gonna blow.
And oh my gosh, man!
Pulling-
And then there's a flood somewhere. I'm guessing New Orleans. Just kidding. But there's a flood somewhere, and you see a bunch of people on the top of their roofs. And one of the roofs, they brought paint to the top of their roof and painted the Superman symbol.
Yeah, so
They didn't bring water.
Out white paint.
Well,
More food, no
Okay.
water, paint.
I'll give them
the
that. They
poor
had
man's
white
bat signal.
So,
They shit on the
I'm
roof.
judging by how precise that symbol was, I'm thinking it probably took a couple hours. What the fuck was he doing the whole time?
He was
Jacking
waiting
off? And then what's he doing the next 10 seconds? He's watching these
watching
people on the top of their
die.
house just sitting there.
It's like,
in
no,
the
I don't want to
fucking
save
sky.
that one. Ooh, they
Jacking off in the sky.
They
He's
send
in
you
the
a
sky just,
emblem.
hey, I could be saving everybody right now, but no, they're just going to stay on the top of their
I'm gonna get the people
The
that
water's rising.
shout
I
out.
need to wait
to-
until it's a little
Shout
bit
out
closer.
They sent out the symbol, so I gotta go to them.
Oh,
And then she's
Gotta be
gonna,
dramatic, you know. It's not
she
dramatic,
gotta
it's
raise
not
her
it.
hands like he's fucking
yeah.
Jesus.
Well, a lot of the stuff in the movies for
There's a lot
dramatic
of-
effect.
Jesus.
This whole
symbolism.
movie was a dramatic effect.
So then you see Superman on his couch at home watching a debate of whether there should be a Superman.
Whether
You're
he should.
proving that there shouldn't be a Superman while Superman's on the couch and not saving people. You're a fucking idiot. Get the fuck out of here. Yes, you shouldn't be in the world if you're sitting on the couch watching debates about yourself. So we
I would watch a debate about myself.
I think I would.
oh yeah, but you're not Superman. He's
Superman.
like, should I be saving people? Yes, you should be saving people. What the fuck?
He does have the option to kill.
So we see what's up? We see
Yes.
Bruce Wayne talk to Wonder Woman again at that fucking museum.
Well, okay, yeah. Why were they there?
Because he
I didn't
needed to
get
get the file back from her.
And then he.
So he talks
So
to
then
her,
how did
sweet
he even
talks and
find it?
flirt a little bit. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't.
exactly.
Oh, I
How
didn't
did he
steal
find
it. I borrowed it. It's in your
So
fucking
she
glove
borrowed it.
compartment.
The one reason she stole it is because she had a confidential picture on there
He
that
still-
she didn't
That
want
She
to
had
get out.
nudes.
Take
That
off.
she couldn't get off,
Yeah.
and she still gave it back. So she must not care that
Fuck
much.
it. You
So
can have
fuck
it.
it. Yeah, here, you can have it back, and I know you're gonna see it. Why the fuck? You know you just gave it to him. So yeah, that was retarded.
It was
It was
just
her
her
nudes,
and
Wonder Woman nudes.
So yeah, so he gets the file.
Wendy nudes.
That shit
Wonder
broke
nudes.
into his whip and he didn't even know.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the fucking gadgets and you don't know somebody
Somebody
broke
broke into your car.
So he goes back and
Batman getting Batman.
goes back to the Batcave. The Batcave's dope. I'll say this is probably the dopest Batcave we've seen in all the Batman movies. So he goes back.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, it is.
And then he
It's
starts decrypting the file, and that shit's going snail's pace, 1% like every 10 minutes. So he takes a nap, but it doesn't show you taking a nap. It just switches to a scene where it's like
It just like
post-apocalyptic
cuts to black.
Yeah.
road warrior shit.
Mad Max Batman.
Mad Max Batman. Thank you. Yes.
Mad Max
Yes.
Batman.
Straight Badlands.
So it switches to that, and there's a bunch of little Easter eggs for DC dudes and people that know about the world. Oh my gosh, man.
Honestly, I didn't know
What was it?
Yeah, I was so lost.
The giant omega symbol in the.
Isn't that the Green Lantern
No,
symbol?
that's a Darkseid's symbol. The like.
Oh, it is. Well,
like
I fucked up.
symbols.
It looked like the Green
Omega
Lantern
symbol.
symbol, like
Yeah,
Come on,
prop
Green
symbols.
Lantern was green, duh.
Oh my gosh, fuck out here. Okay, this shape.
Yeah, so it's clearly like Dark's and his minions, the flying.
Dark side.
Oh,
Parademons. Parademons.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's all over their dicks and shit, like that they were in the movie. It didn't pay off though, so hopefully it pays off somewhere down the line.
Like Annihilation.
But okay, the fight scene's cool. The choreography is cool, except for the people he's facing are idiots.
Instead of
They
shooting
take him
that
on.
motherfucker.
They take him on one at a time, not shooting him. I mean, okay, it's a dream sequence, so whatever. I'll let it go. He sees, basically, he gets captured, beat down by a parademon, hit him back in the head. He wakes up. Superman comes, and
He's
Superman
chained
walks in and just blasts these dudes. It's like Jesus on the fucking cross.
Yeah.
You got one dude to his right and left, and Superman just blasts both those dudes, and then talks to Batman. And he says, "She was my world, and you took her from me." The only person he could fucking be referencing is Lois.
Or his mom. We do something.
Nah, he
Oh.
doesn't give a fuck about his mom.
So yeah, right after that scene, it switched to another dream sequence. Inception, I think, was the movie.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what the fuck was going on, except I did because I actually know shit. But most people in the theater, you could see it on their face. If they didn't know who DC or didn't know DC, they didn't know that was Flash. They were like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?"
That the Red Hood?
Apparently, the Flash comes from the future, in like a dream sequence to warn Bruce Wayne about Lois Lane.
Yeah,
But
I basically transcribed it. He says, "Bruce, listen to me. It's Lois. It's Lois Lane. She's the key. Am I too soon?" He's a fucking idiot. Yeah, he didn't say that, but yeah. And then he's like, "I'm too soon." So he answers his own question. Yes, he's too soon. He's an idiot. You were right about him. You've always been right about him. Fear him. And then he starts fading away, and he's like, "You need to find us." So I'm guessing he's talking about the other enhanced people, Justice League. Fuck out of here. I don't know why they would bring him in other than a cameo and to set shit up in the future. So basically, if you're talking about what he says, it looks like he's saying or Superman's gonna be bad, and they're setting up Injustice.
Yeah.
Which is,
I don't know what Lois being the key. I mean, was he gonna kill Lois?
I guess so. I don't
Lois is the key to bring back Superman in the bad version. What the fuck? Lois is the key to what?
Everything.
Okay, maybe Lois
She
is
is
the
the
key
key.
because in the end it kind of saves Superman, but not really.
I mean, she's just the key to everything, apparently, in this movie. Key to fuck it up.
Well, yeah, she pushed most of the story along. But
Oh
fucking
yeah,
up
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Oh,
She's the key that this movie's even a fucking movie.
like every inciting incident is because of her stupidity.
Yeah, that was wow. So then you
Lois.
switch to another scene where he's talking to Alfred in the Batcave, and he's justifying why he needs the kryptonite to fucking fuck Superman up. So he's like, thousands of people are dead. Do we need to wait for it to be millions? Okay, yeah, maybe thousands of people died in Man of Steel, but did you see him kill any of them?
It was like
I mean,
intentional.
yeah.
I mean, it's like collateral damage.
It is collateral damage, but why is he taking it out on him? And then he says that line everybody fucking heard. If there's even a 1% chance that he's gonna do anything, we need to take that as absolute certainty. Are you an idiot?
Let's
Are you an idiot? Oh my gosh,
1%
you gotta be an idiot. And then this brings
take
up
those
another
chances
small
to
point
Vegas.
just to show how Batman is not the best Batman. He talks constantly that it's been 20 years that he's been fighting crime in Gotham. 20 years and you're still having to go in there and punch motherfuckers? Get the fuck out of here. You're horrible. You're horrible.
This Batman kills and has guns, kills people left and right, doesn't give a fuck. So why doesn't he just let... He surely has some Wayne tech to have some drones. or something that will go in the building, shoot people up, boom, done.
I mean, I don't really have a problem with him killing. Like, did you guys? Have
No,
a
I
problem
like
with
it.
him?
I love it.
No,
I think it's awesome.
I mean,
Kind of, because it was like Batman's whole thing wasn't killing.
Or guns.
but he has
Or
killed.
guns.
But he has
killed
killed
before.
He has killed before, but guns isn't his thing.
And it's just like they're all sleeping.
Yeah. I don't really have a problem with him killing because
mind
they're
at all.
still
It's
kind of
just-
staying true to the character, but all the other shit is not staying true to the character.
I just didn't like Batman.
He's just dumb. Like,
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's dumb. That's what's not staying.
Alfred did
true
all
to
the work.
character.
Shout out to
Alfred,
Alfred.
yeah, hey,
Alfred,
Jeremy
was,
Irons, great actor in
You're
this
the real
movie.
MVP.
He's a real Batman. Other Batman was just like, oh, what do I do, Alfred?
Alfred, I need an adult.
Alfred.
So then
Can you give it to
the
the second
notorious chase scene. Just kidding, not notorious. Unmemorable. So unmemorable.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Other than I remember it for being so horrible. So Batman's waiting up on the top of a crane, watching people load the kryptonite into the truck. Please, somebody in the comments, tell me, what was he trying to do? Was he trying to get the kryptonite, or was he trying to find out where
No,
it's
he was
going?
trying to track the.
Why? though?
Why?
I don't know.
Fine.
Just get
that's
the
true,
shit
but
because
why?
he needed it.
They need to say why he wanted to track it, and they didn't say it.
before that scene, he said he was
He
going to
needed
steal it.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's-
they
He said,
just
I'm
So he
going
was
to
just-
steal it. And he didn't steal
because
it.
so it's like, oh, let me like your opportunity was right there. It's like,
Okay,
bro,
so he has the Batmobile, and that shit's hard as fuck. Don't get me wrong. He could have.
debatable.
Okay, it's hard as fuck, as in it gets the job done, and it seemed indestructible.
Okay, but it was ugly as shit.
A little bit, yeah.
Out of all the Batmobiles, that was by
A
far the
little.
lamest one.
I disagree.
What?
I disagree because
No,
I
not
liked
the
it more
lamest.
than the fucking Christopher Nolan. That shit just looked like a tank.
But it
That
was
shit
a
just
dope
looks
ass
like
a
a
dope-ass
a
tank.
black
Dope-ass tank.
Dude,
Bruh,
okay,
a
cool.
tank
but
that
this
could
shit
turn into a
looked like an
motorcycle.
actual Batmobile. Like I
I'll
did.
give you that. It did
It-
look more like a Batmobile.
It did, but
But the tank was nice.
I'll give you that. It
It
was
was one, but it still looked dope.
it
to me.
was a mix of an older and new
Yeah.
because they took the tank and just shrunk it down to look
Yeah, it
more
was a lot
Batmobile,
sleeker, but it still was like indestructible.
and that shit was destructive.
Well, yeah. Okay, we'll get to
Because it's
that.
fucking, yeah.
Yeah. So he fucking. He shoots the like sniper rifle to track the thing. He hits it on the thing. I don't
Loud
know
as
how they didn't hear
fuck.
that. I don't know how they didn't hear
Them
that.
deaf motherfuckers surprisingly didn't
And
hear
then
that.
the car chase, the slowest Batmobile in the history of the world.
Thank you.
Is this dude trying to catch somebody, or is he just waiting in the back to do
And
cool
to
shit?
get
The
shot
fucking count. He got the like the trash can or whatever. The
No,
stores.
first,
he
he
hooked it on a
grabbed
car.
the fucking car and just dragged it.
Yeah.
and
The
drags
whole
it.
fucking
It's like, where's
time.
the counterweight in this? It's like it's not
Yeah.
holding it back or anything.
Hey,
It
Fast
could
Five.
be.
Shout out to Fast Five.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that happens, and he could have sped through all these cars. His shit's taking the bullets, just eating those shits. But they need to have a cool scene, so he shoots motherfuckers up. He could have drove straight to the front, took the shit, and left. He didn't.
No.
He's going maybe 20 miles per hour. Literally retarded. He kills a bunch of people during that scene. I think I
He
counted.
smashed
Oh, yeah.
them motherfuckers with
Yeah,
that
up to
storage
that
unit.
part of the
Did it-
movie, I
did
think
not
he killed
give
like
up.
9
Those
people.
niggas in that truck got it the worst.
First of
Yeah.
all, why was he even in the Batmobile? Get the fucking jet, pick up the
Yeah,
shit, and
no.
Exactly.
I know, he's been doing this shit for 20 years.
Don't even
No,
go. Just
20
send
years.
Alfred to because Alfred can control it.
go
right?
pick that
Alfred's
shit up.
alive
Go
as shit
get my
from the
kryptonite,
fucking
Alfred.
Batcave.
And these
Give me a
dudes,
bagel too.
They didn't even have like
Get some fucking milk on your way back.
they didn't even have good security. They had a few like what Mustangs or some shit with some
No, they're all Chrysler products.
all
like,
Chrysler,
all
okay, and they had some
Challengers,
miniguns in the back of them.
Durangos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was a Dodge.
Out of here,
All of them are Chrysler.
yo.
Yeah,
Huge.
That shit was trash. Okay, so in the middle of that,
Detroit's
when he's not getting, apparently he's not trying to get the shit anyways because he would have already got it. Superman shows up in the middle of getting the one thing that can kill Superman, and Superman doesn't see that shit.
That nigga was just
How?
standing
So
there.
he
Yeah.
just
Yeah, he was just
He was like, I'm gonna wait for this
He
nigga
doesn't
to
have
pass by.
X-ray vision.
yes. So why does he go at that specific moment in the movie?
Moment.
Monet.
Monet.
So he goes during that scene in the movie for what reason? To make the scene cooler, bouncing off him.
What-
Fuck out of here.
what did he
so
say?
He just thought, you know what? I'm sick of this Batman dude. I could have done this shit a long time
Why
ago,
does
but
he
I'm
have-
gonna go right now at night when I think he's out.
Okay, why does
That light in the sky.
Okay.
No, that
Shut it
light in the
down.
sky wasn't. Yeah,
That's
and
what he
that
told him.
was
That's what he told him.
corny as fuck.
Oh my God.
Oh, the bat is dead.
Consider this
You're an
mercy.
idiot. Like,
Consider this mercy.
Hey, do you believe? I'm gonna wait for you to leave. Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah, right when he leaves. I wish Superman would just turn the fuck around and say,
What the
fucking
fuck
ass.
did you say?
Lasers,
Because he
bitch.
can hear
Boom.
that shit. He can hear that shit, and he didn't give a fuck, I guess.
Why does he not like Batman?
Martha.
No, because Lex Luthor was sending him the shit
No. Wait.
about
Yeah.
the brandings, like judge, jury,
Oh, yeah,
executioner,
Oh,
with
that's
the
why.
fucking
Okay.
pics.
That's another. That nigga was branding people out of his ass.
And that branding shit, that counts as a kill too, because they said if you go into prison with that shit, you're dying, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, why the fuck are you
Yeah.
mad at him? Because he got his ass
No.
beat. Same dude, you got your ass
No,
beat.
Hey, bro, you with that Batman? Fuck you.
You know what? In a real prison, if you got branded by Batman and you're still alive, these criminals, you're gonna be the top of the gang. Yo, they're not killing you. They're gonna be like, damn, this dude's hard as fuck.
Damn, that
No.
nigga survived
The
Batman.
only
Batman.
people
I
that
lost my
would kill
fucking
him in the
arm.
prison is maybe the prison guards are corrupt and they kill whoever has the bat thing. But they don't explain that shit, so fuck out of here. It counts as a kill for him.
Unless Batman got some people on the inside, be like, hey, fuck these niggas up.
So then Batman gets his ass fucking... He shits his pants when Superman comes. Then he goes back to his Batcave again and tracks the shit. And he finds out it's at LexCorp. When he could have taken it way before that, but then later on in the movie, he goes to LexCorp to get the shit where he could have got it way earlier.
Fucks.
And leaves a battering so the motherfucker knows who took it.
Fucking Batman.
Get the fuck out of here. Then there's this dumb scene, fucking CGI as fuck. You see the stars, Martha Kent talking to Superman.
Oh my God! What the fuck was that?
I felt so good.
She's a bad mom.
And please, you should have, because that shit
Yeah.
was...
That was terrible.
So she says to Clark, be their hero, Clark. Be their monument, their angel, or be none of it.
Yeah.
who gives a
You
fuck?
don't owe
It
the
doesn't
world
matter.
anything.
We're
Why
alone in
would
the
you even
universe.
say that shit, man?
You can do this, or nothing.
You can do this or this, but
Be
basically do it for
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't owe this world nothing. I guess great power does not come with great responsibility. Fuck you, DC. So, and
The
then
most uninspirational thing I've ever
every
heard.
fucking power you possibly have and do nothing with it. Just play fucking video.
Only use 2 powers though.
Yeah.
Only fly and super speed. There's
Literally,
the
don't use your X-ray vision at all.
No, didn't happen in this
At
movie.
all.
Didn't exist.
You didn't. It did not exist in this movie.
And then we go back to the dumb bitch Lois, and she's talking to some dude that was in Man of Steel, the general or some shit.
Oh,
And he's like,
Black
he's
guy.
telling her that the desert thing in Africa was a setup by LexCorp. Are you fucking retarded? What? These people got shot up in Africa. Why would anybody blame? Why would anybody blame Superman?
Superman has
why
guns?
would
Yeah, he carries
No!
guns.
Why would he carry guns?
this nigga has every power?
I mean, he
and he
does
needs
carry
a
guns,
gun.
but he's not carrying those guns. The fuck out of
You
here.
know what?
Hey,
I got
oh.
mission, but here goes a gun right here.
So people are just gonna believe that nobody checked the forensics on this shit, obviously, because they got shot the fuck up.
Because
It
it's
wasn't
Africa.
Superman.
No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, true.
That's true.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. Next.
Rwanda, what?
So then we have the infamous the court hearing that everybody's talking about, which doesn't mean shit in the movie. You'll realize it's a cool scene though, because I'll give him that. It's a good callback.
It's a good scene.
It's a good callback. So Lex talks to this senator before she goes in. He says a line that most people don't catch. He's like, "The security is pretty low today," and it's weird shit. And fucking, so she walks in.
Yeah.
She walks in, starts doing the hearing and saying all this shit, and she looks next to her, and there's a jar of piss. And she starts stuttering like
Come
a
on, bro.
motherfucker.
I thought she was having a
Lemonade.
stroke.
Yeah,
like
and
she
these
got
other
poisoned. I
motherfuckers
thought she
are
got
looking at her
poisoned.
Like, what the
Like,
fuck?
She cut that.
This
did that
bitch.
American, took
Dip,
that
dip,
American,
dip, dip,
So she starts stripping. So she's turning the jar of piss slowly, and she's fucking up on her speech, and it's Granny's peach tea. Good,
Oh.
that's a good callback.
Mm-hmm.
And she
No,
knows
lemonade.
she's
It was
fucked.
lemonade.
The
wasn't
one
it?
thing that paid off.
No, it was piss.
No, it said Granny's.
No, it's
Peach
Granny's
tea.
Granny's
Peach tea.
peach
Oh.
tea.
She's Granny's
Yeah.
peach tea.
So
Should've been.
The one thing in the movie that paid off.
that was a great scene.
the
I'll
jar of
admit it.
piss.
It was a great scene. Superman actually shows up to the hearing. And he's there, like, being a fucking dumbass. He has X-ray vision and doesn't know there's a fucking bomb in there. So she knows she's fucked. She's the only one that knows she's fucked. And this dude with the bomb in his wheelchair that's inconsequential in the movie, fuck him. I don't know why he's in there other than to blow this shit up.
Oh, because he tagged the statue.
No, I know, but who gives a fuck?
And he worked for
One casualty
Wayne.
of the thousands? Get the fuck
He worked
out
for
of here.
Wayne.
So he blows the shit up, and he didn't know there was a bomb in his wheelchair. The biggest hearing ever in the history of the world, and nobody checked shit. Nobody checked the wheelchair that looks like it's a fucking bomb. Yo, that shit is super high tech.
Yeah.
Didn't he, when he gave him the wheelchair, didn't
Yeah.
he say, I want to give you the ability to walk or something like that?
I'll give you something to stand for.
It's like,
Get
nigga, I'm
the
still
fuck outta
sitting
here.
here. It's
Hey,
like,
great line. That was a great line.
Like, what?
Yeah, okay. Fuck out of here.
give me another fucking wheelchair? Thanks.
Okay, so then you see kind of an emotional scene if you like Superman because he's the only one left and everybody's blown the fuck up.
Burning and
And-
But
then-
he doesn't even look upset. He's
Yeah, I
just
know.
Yeah.
chilling.
If he would have like cried during that scene, like if he would have had some tears, like oh I didn't save all these people, then that would have been cool. He
He's-
didn't.
he's
He's just like oh fuck.
he looks
I
like
might
he's
get
Yeah, it was like,
fired.
oh, they tried to kill me.
So that didn't pay off though. I don't know what the reason was for that, other than it was cool in the trailers and it was a kind of cool payoff because he doesn't even get blamed for it. They know it was a bomb.
Yeah.
So good job, Lex. Wow, another thing that we don't know why you did.
Another fail by LexCorp.
Great Granny's peach tea line. I mean, there was no reason for that. And then
what happens after that?
Batman steals the kryptonite.
Oh yeah.
He leaves the
About
battery in
time.
there, just in case people wanted his calling card. Which he's a fucking dumbass because Lex Luthor knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Throughout this whole movie, he knows every single metahuman. At this point, it makes sense because he's just gonna let Batman try to kill Superman. So that's fine. He's not gonna say shit right now. But later on in the movie, he should be like, "Oh, yeah, I know who Batman is. Let me get off with a fucking warning." And he could have done that shit, but he didn't.
He knows
That would make
he
too
knows
much
his
sense.
Batman, he knows
Yeah.
Superman. Yeah, he basically knows everybody.
So then
Yeah,
there's
he knows everybody.
he knows everybody.
a fucking dumbass scene. Superman goes over to Lois's place on the balcony.
That was shot so fucking weird. Was he floating or was he sitting?
Yeah, I
He was
don't know.
just like it was just his nipples
He was
up,
floating
and just like
in a
He
sitting
was
position.
crying, basically.
Yeah.
He was crying. He's like, Superman was never real. You're Superman, bitch. I know you're not real. Fuck you. But, and then she's like, she points to his S on his chest. He's like, this means something. He's like, it did on my world. You're a bitch boy, man. For real. You're really a bitch. And then he's like, it did, but my world's gone. And then he exits the fucking country. He goes into hiding on some weird shit, talking to his dad in the
Antarctica,
mountains.
right?
Himalayas or whatever the
Oh,
fuck.
that's
Yeah.
the second
I
part.
slept through half of that shit.
I missed that
Oh,
part.
you did?
I saw the dad part. I missed the little.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, did
that
they actually
part.
show his dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yes.
talking to his dad like
What's his
he's
name?
there.
Jerome?
In
Or-
the middle of fucking
Jerome.
nowhere too.
I know it starts with a J.
Geraldo.
Geraldo?
Geraldo.
It starts with a J. Shit.
Nah,
yeah,
Kevin
right.
Costner. What's his fucking dad's name? I don't know.
Fucking
Jahal?
Willie
Y'all can comment on it.
Wally.
Jason.
Something Kent, obviously.
Can't pop.
Oh, the what? The
Yeah.
Oh, the
Dude in
foster
Man of
daddy.
Steel is like, no, son. And gets sucked up in that tornado.
oh.
Fucking retarded. So,
Wasted scene.
I thought it was his actual
Wasted
daddy.
actor.
Krypton
Wasted.
daddy.
No.
so then we have the great scene.
Martha's husband.
Great
Martha.
scene where Lex walks into the Kryptonian ship. Are
Wait,
you
wait.
fucking shitting me?
Oh,
He gets
yeah,
the
he does.
fingerprints of Zod because he has the ability to test on Zod. He did the deal with the dude when he's pushing that Jolly Rancher in his mouth.
Deep in his.
So he puts the Zod's fingerprints on his fingerprints to get into the ship.
It's Cherry.
I guess the ship has the IQ of this movie and doesn't give a fuck that his fingerprints don't match because they know he's a human. Later on in the scene, they call him Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
There's
They
a
call
robot
him
that's
Lex Luthor.
following him around, and it's clearly not anyone Kryptonian.
So he goes in there and they basically just offer him all the secrets of the
Do
universe.
you want to assume command? Like,
And
yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
yeah, this ship's fucking retarded. Yes. Why wouldn't I want to?
Okay.
So
Here's 100,000 years of
Yeah,
Kryptonian
yeah, and then
history.
they just go start telling
Okay.
the fucking story of the universe for some reason.
I slept through that shit.
Damn, I did too.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I did wake up when seeing a robot. Because I guess when Batman was there in the ship,
Oh fuck!
No,
That's
Superman.
Superman. That's at the end.
That's at the end.
Yeah.
But before that, I saw the part where
I think
he's
there's
fucking...
one more scene where he's in where he's creating Zod.
Yeah. I saw
Yeah,
that scene.
yeah. When before
Blood
Doomsday
Brothers.
comes out.
So then you see Superman. He's
Wolfpack.
dressed in some fucking REI shit,
shit was funny.
hiking in the mountains, and he's talking to his dad. I don't know how. I don't know what was the purpose of this scene, other than all the other Superman scenes to make us feel for Superman, which we still don't. So he talks to his dad and basically gives him the moral of the story. I killed some shit.
He killed some horses.
Killed some horses.
Fucking horses.
And even when you're a hero, somebody else is getting shitted on. So
He's the most depressing fucking dad.
You might as well not be a hero because
Yeah.
somebody else is getting fucked while you're being a hero.
So just fucking
Ain't that the
all
truth?
fuck it.
Always getting fucked, man.
Nihilistic.
So then,
I laughed when you told the story about
and
that.
then we see another scene that doesn't make sense in a burnt down Bruce Wayne manor. I'm guessing that belonged to his parents. He's in there talking to Alfred, and they're talking about 20 years of fighting and shit. And then he's like, "Oh, my fucking ancestors were hunters," and then that's the end of the scene.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, oh, I'm gonna go hunt Superman. Get the fuck out of here. I'm guessing that's what he meant. It was a throwaway scene. There was no reason to do it.
That should have been a deleted scene.
There was no reason to do it other than to make him look like more of an idiot, because he mentions again 20 years of fighting crime. This dude's been doing it for 20 years. Superman's been doing it for like a year or 18 months or whatever the fuck it says in the movie. So the timelines are all fucked up too. And then Martha gets kidnapped. Oh my fucking god. Superman's mom gets kidnapped.
How does
that doesn't even make sense. She's coming out of the diner she works at. Why wouldn't you say Clark? Clark, you're saying
Actually, he doesn't care about his mom. Like, I don't think he cares about his mom.
But he can, and then he can hear fucking Lois drowning.
But not
he heard her banging on that shit. Like, that could have been any fucking
thing.
But not his own mom.
All she needed to do, she didn't even need to say Clark. She could have said Superman.
Damn, Lois got that nigga whipped.
This Martha's dumb and Superman's dumb. Yo, he thinks he cares about his mom, but he knows where Lois is every second of the fucking movie. He doesn't know about shit about his mom.
That's sad. That's bad.
So then Lois gets kidnapped, kind of, because she sees a dude, KGB.
Oh my god, she walks up to him. It's like, hey,
yeah,
aren't you gonna kidnap me now?
Killed everybody?
It's like, hey, it's time for the plot to go. Can we go now?
So she gets taken to the top of LexCorp.
Literally,
and Lex kind of has a good scene up there, kind of. He talks to Lois for a little bit about a bunch of bullshit. Then she gets close to the edge like a dumb idiot, and he pushes her off. I don't know what Superman was doing. I'm guessing he was jacking off. Because he knows where she is at all times. I know he knows where she is, and he is waiting for her to get pushed off. Because he is there in the next second to save her. Fully dressed in Superman clothes.
From wherever the fuck he was.
From Antarctica. Wherever the fuck. Yeah.
Floating.
If he was in another country, I'm just letting you know, he would have to fly so fast, he would annihilate every single thing. He would annihilate the city. It would be too fast. It would kill every single person. But he's so gentle. He catches her like an angel, puts her down at the bottom of the building, basically goes off.
Literally just in front of the street.
Front of the fucking building.
Oh my gosh. The dudes at LexCorp could have taken the elevator, went down there. She's dead. She's fucking dead.
No, he would have been there in time.
Why? You can fly so fast. Take her to the next city. Take her to DC.
Gotham.
Take her to somewhere.
Fucking anywhere.
Don't take her to Gotham. Gotham.
She'll get fucked up.
Yeah. But yeah.
To space.
Please kill her now. Actually, you should have let her go.
Yeah.
So. So he basically was waiting for Lois to get pushed off. And then Superman goes up there and doesn't do shit except act like a little bitch again because Lex has his mom. How do you not know that? I don't know. She's still at this confinement center. She could, hey, Clark. He knows where he is.
He don't give a fuck about his mom, man.
Lex shows him some pictures. Looks
raped.
like some snuff film.
Yeah,
shit.
it really looked like she
raped
was
in the photos.
Oh my god.
He's like, where is he?
Where is he?
Yeah, kill him, please, because then you won't be able to find her. Obviously,
Like
fuck
he
outta
wanted
here.
to.
And
His
then
powers don't work.
yeah, his powers don't work sometimes because they're too powerful, and then it contradicts everything in the fucking movie.
And then, okay, so how? Then what?
Well, I'll say this. What
then-
I've
then
seen
you-
watching this 3 times, and I'm sorry, Superman fans, you can't make a Superman film. If you want it to be Superman, you can't make a Superman film. He's too nice. He has too many powers, so it's just going to lead to contradictions in the film later on. And that's what this movie does the whole fucking run.
When's the last time that fool used ice breath?
Yeah, I know.
You can make a Superman movie. It just has to be like across the universe, so that he can't hear everything.
Yeah.
The universe.
Yeah, cause like if it's all on Earth, he can hear all that shit. So make that shit on a different planet, so he can't hear it, or something.
Like, fucking dial in
Yeah.
through in the whole world.
Yeah, exactly.
Not no like
It's
fucking
too
Daredevil. You know that fool has to
Yeah.
actually focus.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he has everything. It's too hard. You're setting yourself up for failure. Not that I mean I don't like Superman as a character.
Nah, he's a shitty character.
I just hate what he stands for, like literally like white savior fucking complex.
Full shit.
Or make him a fucking bad guy and let him shit on everybody all movie and he wins.
Yeah.
Great fucking movie.
Yeah. Alright, they might do that in Justice, but I doubt it because he'll probably turn back to fucking good.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
He said, I hate fucking up people. I'll be good.
Yeah. So then Lex says, if you don't go kill the bat, then we're gonna kill your mom. You have 60 minutes, and
He started the timer right when he saw that bitch too.
Yeah. So you had an hour, and now you have less. Obviously, bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah,
And then Superman watches him fly away while the time's ticking. So yeah, good shot. Fuck out of here. So he goes over there, because the bat signal's in the sky, so he knows fucking Batman's out there. I don't know why Lex wanted this fight, other than he was hoping Batman would kill Superman. But he was already setting up a failsafe for that. You'll find out how.
It's a sexual thrill.
Another reason why
He
Lex
gets off.
Luthor is
So, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice is called Batman v Superman, all caps, and that shit's like 5 minutes of the movie, and it's almost a 2-hour and 40-minute movie.
I don't even think it's that long.
We really need to take another break. Dude was saying that like the Batman v Superman part of it was like 5 minutes. I think technically like 7 minutes. It didn't feel long though.
7.5.
I don't think so. It felt like it was over before you even knew it. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that you know, because it's titled Batman vs Superman.
But it's hard to have a fight like that.
Yeah, okay, then if it's hard to have a fight like that, then stop with that gimmick and to get people in seats.
Yeah.
You know they titled that shit just so people will come see that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a mental battle between Batman and Superman.
Not even.
Nah, definitely not.
Yes, who could be dumber on screen?
Oh, okay. Yes, I agree. I fucking agree. Yeah. There was nothing ideological about it, basically. The motives weren't clear other than Superman didn't want his mom to die.
Oh my god, why didn't he just tell him? It's like, hey, he's
Yo,
gonna kill my
yeah.
mom.
Hey, my
Can you
mom
help
is-
me?
So Superman shows up, superhero landing for no reason.
and first it was
He
like
hovered and
Yeah.
it like dropped 10 feet and shattered the ground.
Yeah, for no reason. And then, what does he say? Oh, Clark, we need a...
You gotta listen.
He's Clark.
Bruce.
I need a fucking...
I need to tell you something.
And
You gotta listen.
Not sincere at all. It's just like he had a line. They should have done a few takes, and then Batman doesn't give a fuck. He just starts smiling, walking backwards. Like, okay, if somebody does that, you know you're about to get tricked.
But even
But
that,
it
like
doesn't
before,
fucking matter if he's getting tricked
That's
into
true.
something because
No, but it does matter to him because he plays it off like you just disrespect me, so I'm gonna fight you now. So
first of all, Batman was like leading him into the traps and shit.
Yeah,
that
I
shit
know,
was
twice.
hilarious.
because Superman's retarded, so he gets hit with
Twice.
that sonic shit and then kills it with the manhole, and then they go up and like almost kiss,
Yeah.
like get up right next to each other,
Come here,
and
boy.
and that's when Superman doesn't give a fuck anymore. He just tried to talk to him. Pushes him
that
all the
shit
way.
was
He
so much
launched
one
his
hand,
ass,
just
yeah.
like,
Ah.
Yeah, he
I mean,
launched
that's
him,
cool,
but you were just trying to talk to him. I guess that's over.
I mean, the nigga
Nah.
did just try to, like,
But like,
Fight
he's
him.
So who gives a
Superman.
shit?
Cause he hit him.
he
with
want
the-
to show like his dominance, like.
Well, he hit
hey,
him with the
fuck
sonic
you,
thing,
you can't do
then,
shit.
Then he hit him with the gun.
No, the guns were
The guns
after,
were
right?
after he
Yeah.
pushed
Yeah.
it.
They were after that.
Yeah.
So Superman really only tried to talk to him for like 1 second, and then he felt like he got disrespected because he got in his face and then pushed him. And then he shoots him with the guns. That shit
He
was dumb
caught
as
the
fuck.
shit and then
No, that's
after. That's after.
So he shoots
The
him with
actual
the guns.
guns.
The
Yeah,
gun
yeah.
guns.
So he shoots him with the guns, and then Superman's like, oh, get that hard face, takes him through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Like through the building. Then like throws him the fuck on his bat light. And then he, stay down. Stay down. If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead already.
So I guess
Fucking
fuck your
retarded.
mom then. I guess you're not gonna get help now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's not even trying to reason
So much
anymore.
for help.
I mean,
So
probably
Superman
like, "Ah,
lands
fuck
again, watching Batman there,
Batman pulls out
just
the strap.
getting up. Basically. No. Batman pulls out a canister to hide himself in smoke, and Superman's just Looking at him.
where's that fucking X-ray vision?
looking at him. Yeah, exactly. Where's the X-ray vision? I mean, so they took that power away from him. And then the next second, once he throws the bomb, then he rushes through the smoke. Why didn't you do that before? You saw what he was doing. And so Batman, I guess, apparently sidestepped. He's like 2 feet away, ready, shoots his canister of fucking kryptonite. Which,
Caught that
okay,
shit.
let me say this.
Said.
Batman's been doing this for 20 years, and he can't come up with a more efficient way to get that kryptonite out there. He literally
went
he
like
made
Hawkeye
it in a
status.
gun that's a single shot gun. You have to unload the canister you just shot, reload
Yeah, it's not
the
even-
canister. It's like, this takes 500 years. If you just
not
have
even-
sprayers on your hands,
Not even an efficient way of
you
doing
just push it. You just push it and just spray that shit. It's mixed. You have tons of
I
it.
made some fucking
So he
kryptonite
fucking
bullets.
shoots him.
Shoot to kill. That
Shoots him, and
motherfucker.
then Superman looks like he's having a fucking panic attack. Oh, I can't breathe. Batman, breathe it in, bitch. Shout out to Kevin Smith for that. So he's watching him like basically kind of suffocate, and he's losing his powers. Then the real fight happens, which it wasn't real.
It wasn't a fight.
Yeah, it wasn't a fight. So he starts punching him, fucking
was,
him
just
up.
whoops his ass.
Batman tries to capitalize and doesn't.
Yeah,
Wow,
he
he's
just
weak.
stomps him through the room.
And then,
Fucking
yeah,
stomps him through the roof.
Yeah, it was
Hurts
Batman's like fucking armor kicking in, but Superman sometimes has super strength.
Oh yeah,
And then,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it, like,
yeah.
backs out.
the mist starts to wear off.
Yeah,
and
and
he
it's like,
watches
oh.
shit, and he's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, so yeah, he starts fucking him up because
So,
he's still fucked up.
that
Superman.
mist lasts what, like 20 seconds?
Yeah,
Yeah, it lasts long.
So yeah,
And
Superman's
then
generally
he
getting
goes
stronger
power
and stronger, and this dude's like just face blowing him, and then he starts like
He's just
looking at his
bam,
hand,
bam,
and
do shit.
then Batman turns to a little bitch, and he's like, oh, gets taken through the fucking bottom of the roof, and then down to another level, and
Damn.
does he hit him again?
Yeah, he hits
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
again.
He hits him with another one.
With
And
another
then-
one.
How dumb is this Superman? Yeah. So
Actually,
Superman,
he was on the ground that time,
Yeah, he was on
reloading
the
it in.
ground,
Superman-
reloading.
So Superman hits him through the roof, and they go down there, and Superman's on top.
And
And
then
then he
niggas-
throws him through the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Superman's
then
waiting there.
yeah,
for
and
him
then
to
that nigga's
rope
like,
the
"Oh
shit."
shit, I gotta get my shit together while I'm fucking 10 walls deep." And then
Superman
Yeah,
knows. I mean, is he?
I think he
dumb?
got close that time. I think he got close, and
No,
then he
he-
shot him, right?
No,
No.
Superman had to run at him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
run at him, and then he's like going.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
gets hit, and he still.
Yeah,
punches
Superman
his,
had to get close.
He
Yeah,
punches his mask off.
Yeah.
Or
about
half of it.
just
fucking
half,
time.
yeah.
Just that little. It's like, oh yeah, it is.
I
Fucking,
mean, most of the scene was Batman groaning on the
Yeah.
ground,
and
and then
the nigga actually, when he does hit him again, he hits him with the fucking the battering grappling
no.
hook shit.
Before that,
No, yeah,
he
before
goes
that.
over to the fucking stall.
Oh,
Grabs
picks up the.
Picks up the sink.
That's the best you could do? That shit took, first of all, like 30 years. You're walking over in slow motion.
Let me hit this fool with some ceramics.
So he knocks Batman out. He knocks him out, I guess.
Oh my
because
God.
When he picks him up, he's stone cold out.
Yeah,
So he
fucking
picks him up on
dragging
his
him for
back,
6 years.
Picks him up on his back, throws him down like 20 flights of stairs.
No, he did do that.
and then he lands
And
on
then
him. Then he lands on him with the
drags
shit.
his ass.
Yeah, then he drags him.
And
with
then
the-
somehow finds the strength to pick that fool up and
Yeah,
Well,
Whip
first
him
of all,
around.
he
'Cause he was
used the
grilling
grappling
it in.
hook to like slowly get
Yeah.
down.
and somehow that fucking thing just came like
That
oh,
was
let me-
literally half the scene.
and
was
then
him-
he
Get
ties it
into
around
Superman,
Superman's
drag him.
leg.
Yeah.
and then he
And
reels
he
it
drags
in, but then it was powerful enough to like swing his ass
And break through pillars.
yeah, and it was like Batman should have fucking flew because Batman ain't that fucking strong.
Yeah.
Like
Unless
physics went
Superman's
out
like,
the window.
No, it doesn't even make sense either way, because if Superman's like, what, let's say 500 pounds, and he is like heavy enough to break through that shit, Batman wouldn't have been
Exactly,
able to
Batman would have
hold the shit.
fucking went with him.
So either way, Superman gets fucked up, he's laying on the ground,
And then Lois Lane Ex Machina.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Fucking, he has a spear. He has a spear there.
But it's little.
It's a kryptonite spear.
Yeah.
So that's the majority of the kryptonite he
Just
has.
the
He
tip.
fashioned it into a spear. Yeah.
So
So he had that shit planted in the building already. So he apparently knew exactly where the fight was going to end, or he was hoping. So he takes that shit over to Batman, or over to Superman, steps on his throat, and gives him this whole speech about some bullshit. You're not a man.
Gives him a
What
nice
the
little
fuck was
I
that?
mean, everybody knows he's
I
not a
don't know
man.
where
He's a
that
fucking
came
alien.
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
It's a
what that
man
was.
shit,
Like,
boy.
he
No,
had his
I
foot
don't
on
even
his
know why
throat.
he. Yeah, it just
take
didn't
that,
make
yo.
sense. He could have said something way clever.
Yeah.
And then the first thing that Superman thinks to say is "Save Martha."
Wait,
Yo,
no.
if I'm about to get stomped the fuck out or stabbed, and I want my mom to be saved, I might be like, "Save Martha."
And he was
like,
like-
"They're gonna kill my moms." Why would you say her name? I would say my mom's, and then the next line he says some shit about Martha again. You're not gonna say that. It just wasn't believable.
What did you say?
Yeah.
What did you say that name?
Batman's
What did
having
you
a
say
panic
that
attack. Oh, what the fuck?
And then
Like,
And then
you can't believe it.
we watched the flashback, which is the opening
Oh, from
scene
the-
again.
with the pearls again and
Again, it's
Yeah.
like we don't need to see that. It's like we get it. We're not idiots, Zack Snyder.
yeah.
Shit.
So then, of course, Lois Lane gets there. She's everywhere in this fucking movie.
because she got another
Lois
fucking
Lane,
helicopter
Ex
she
Machina.
wasn't supposed to.
So she comes in,
On
And-
Daily
and
Planet
Batman's still
Nine.
having a panic attack. Why'd you say that name? Why'd you say that name? And she comes in and
It's like, that's
speaks
his
for
mom,
Superman.
bro.
Yeah, and
Literally.
and
I
then
was expecting
Batman
bro.
looks like an idiot for a second. He's just standing there, like, debating what he's gonna do.
And he listens
drops
to
the
this bitch.
spear.
And he
Yeah.
could have said
Throws the
anything.
spear.
Yeah.
He throws the spear across the room. Are you a fucking idiot? Are you a fucking idiot?
I was about to kill you, but since we
Put
got
it
the
off to the
same.
side and take that shit
Yeah.
when you leave. That shit's probably at least $1 billion. You're dumb on a financial standpoint, but you're also dumb. Why
A
would
rare
you,
ass rock.
you took all that time to steal the shit and you just leave it at the building? So that sets up another plot point for Lois to be dumb. Which is
Like
cool.
2 more.
Yeah.
Let me
plot-
pick this shit up.
for another Lois Lane X.
So then Batman goes into some softy shit. We're best friends now, and Martha's not gonna die tonight. I promise you. Fuck out of here. So now he's best friends with
So now
Superman.
it bros.
And Superman's gonna go over to the ship in Central Metropolis that shouldn't even be there at the start of the
Across
movie.
the fucking lake.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So he goes over there. Then Batman goes to save Martha. So he goes there and just kills a bunch of motherfuckers out in front with his what do you want to call
His
him?
bat-
His bat jet.
Jet.
Wait.
Ugly ass jet.
Yeah, it's a shitty jet. Then he gets dropped off on the second floor, the floor below where he needs to be.
Yeah, so there's like 4
So
floors.
we can do a Batman.
Like, I
entrance.
think on the 4th floor is
That's
Martha, the 3rd floor is a bunch of motherfuckers. Why?
Yeah.
And then the second floor is clean because.
And then the 2nd floor, Jarvis is, or not Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Iron Man.
Thank God it wasn't Jarvis.
Dude,
Alfred.
Alfred's like, why don't I drop you off on the 2nd floor? This dude breaks the fucking windows, like 20
Like
windows.
the wall.
The widest bat wings he can do, breaks the whole shit, loud as fuck. These dudes are looking at the elevator like he's coming up the elevator.
Yes,
You
that's
just
bat-
heard him break in the fucking downstairs. He's going to come up. So he comes up and fucks people up. It's like Arkham Knight. It looks like Arkham
Yeah.
Knight.
That was
Once again, everybody fighting him is a fucking retard.
Threw the shit
They
out of that
keep
crate.
trying to hit him with their
How the
guns.
fuck did he even get
I
that
don't
crate
know.
that quick?
He
You
like
hop
grappling
over the crate
hooked it
and
and then he
swing
just
that shit?
swings the shit.
It's a dope fighting scene. I'm gonna give him that, and probably
Hey, he did get his ass stabbed though. I was excited about that.
yeah, probably Batman fans. That's probably one of the best scenes you've probably ever seen.
And
Batman.
how the fuck do you get stabbed when you've been shot repeatedly
In the
and bullets do nothing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But the armor is weak enough for a knife to go through.
yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
there's some bulletproof vests like that, but still, yeah, it was dumb as fuck. A dude walks in the room, shows Batman unpinning his grenade like a fucking idiot. I would have peeped open the door, threw that shit. Everybody's dying in there anyways. Bounce.
Let me show this fool. I have a grenade, and then like
And then
threw a person at him.
He threw a person.
Yeah,
and
he
then
threw a
both those dudes
motherfucker
died.
at him.
Both those dudes
He
died.
didn't even throw him. He kicked that dude he had strung
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kicked the motherfucker at him.
That was
Yeah,
far
so he
too.
fucked up a lot of dudes in there, probably like 20.
He probably killed them all.
I don't know if he killed them all, but these
But
dudes
a
were
lot of
retarded.
dudes died.
People stop using their guns and they all pull out knives like simultaneously.
Let's
It
get
just
down and
changes
dirty
the
with
fight
this
so they
bitch.
can be more hand to hand or something.
Are we done? No more bullets? Alright, let's switch.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's beat it.
I mean, when he first came into the room, he threw all those gadgets that like took out like all the semis, but people still had handguns.
Handguns, yeah.
And I feel like body blows, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
The only bit, they tried the head, and I guess that shit's vibranium. Fucking wrong universe. Wrong universe.
Should have
But,
been vibrant. I don't
and
know.
especially
Might
when
as well
Superman
be.
pulls that shit off earlier in the film.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
fucking
fucking
rubber.
yeah, it's rubber. He pulls
So,
it off when he
that's
comes
fine.
back.
I don't have a
Anyways,
problem with that, but the whole scene, yeah.
Well, he
it's-
did. Didn't he get like a new one? Like he was working on the shit now.
It was-
That was the
They made it look
big
like
suit.
it.
That was the
Oh,
big
it was
suit.
the big
Then
suit.
he switched suits when he was going over there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
have a
right.
problem with that as much, but everybody's on this scene's dick, and they shouldn't. Yeah, cool choreography, bro, but
Damn,
the
that's first time I
scene-
ever heard you say
The
bro.
scene could have been 15
I'm saying it for
seconds.
these
He
Jews,
could
they
have
probably talk like that.
he could have fucking pulled up in the little bat jet, shot everybody, went and got Martha,
Exactly.
and good.
I'm gonna drop you off on the second floor when I could just keep you in here, wet everybody. You know where she is. You have a thermal scanner or whatever the fuck. It doesn't even make sense. So he
Fucking
gets into the
Superman's
room
ass
where
over
Martha
there.
is. Dude has
Through
a
the wall.
flamethrower. Yeah, through the wall.
which
And
was
fucking, I'll shoot her. I believe you. Fucking gets in front of her. I don't know how. I guess his bat, his cape is like fireproof,
Yeah.
explosion proof. So everybody else in the room dies
Well,
except for that.
He shot dude's
He shot
tank.
the tank.
He
Yeah.
shot the tank and got to her before the shit blew up.
I guess shooting the tank kind of delayed.
No, he shot the tank so he didn't have any pressure when he shot it, so he couldn't shoot it at her. It makes
But it's-
sense, but I don't know how he got because it would take the pressure out and you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go.
But
out.
if
But
you're
it's-
shooting everybody else, shoot that
Yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
and leave.
But yeah, it doesn't make
But you
sense.
need a
But the
Batman
fact
exit.
that he saved her and then he's like, I'm a friend of your son's. Corniest shit ever.
And she fucking says,
I
I know.
And that I was like,
I know.
is that what passes for a joke in DC Universe? Because
It must be.
that's
That
not
must
funny,
be
and
what
it's
humor
it's
is.
funny that it's so ironic that you thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Because you just almost killed this bitch. Oh, in front of your sons. I thought it was the cape or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
it was the
I could
cape.
tell
It was
where
the
the
cape. It was the
Okay.
cape.
Yeah, good one. bitch.
Only his
It's-
partners wear capes.
So
Just trying to kill
then
your son
Superman
500
goes
years
over
ago.
to the
Yeah, I'm trying to fuck up your
Metropolis
son.
to confront Lex Luthor, who thinks he's still smart as fuck and thinks that Martha got killed or whatever, and Superman's like, "You've lost this one."
Oh, time's up, Superman.
Yeah, and then he gives
call
this
up this
whole bullshit
motherfucker.
speech and shit about he created your Doomsday.
and then
And then,
And then the first thing this dude, okay, first of all, when
you
he
forgot
pops
the,
out, I'm like, oh my gosh, is this Lord of the Rings? They got a cage
Yeah.
roll.
you forgot
He
the-
does! He
Yo!
says it just like a cage roll. Those
Or
fucking
like
eyes
a strong ass fucking orc.
When they walk in, I'm like, that's that dude. He could have came in the movie like, they got a cage roll. And I would be like, that's perfect. So the first thing this dude does, Doomsday, is tries to kill him. So
Yeah.
what was his point in creating him?
I
Superman
don't
saves
know.
Lex, which why?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
First
that
thing
nigga.
Superman
Why?
does
He
is
does.
save Lex.
We
Let
hasn't
that
saved
bitch die.
shit for the whole movie. So fuck. He's gonna save Lex
So
over his fucking mom's.
This dude wants to kill
For
me.
real,
let me save him.
though. For real, that's
So they take that shit out, and
Mom's
he's
on
getting
the
his
back
ass shitted on by Doomsday.
Shit, it did.
Doomsday is just shitting on his ass. He literally took him up there, like threw him in the air, like batter up, punched him.
It's like some Goku, like Dragon Ball Z shit.
It was
For
it
a
was
minute.
cool. Like it was cool seeing it.
he launched his
Yeah,
ass
he
too.
did. He
Yeah,
launched
like,
his
Go
it's
ass.
to
like
the
some
other
Dragon Ball
fucking
Z
side of
shit.
the
And
That was-
apparently
it's cool
Wonder
looking.
Woman is stronger than Superman because
Yeah,
she's
well, hold
beating
up.
the
She's
shit.
Yeah, she's not in
Well,
it.
she had a nice- she had a
But
nice
this
fight,
dude,
actually.
okay, so Doomsday, I don't know about his powers, but I really doubt half the powers he had were really powers.
Oh, yeah,
he
like
was,
the-
he was
he's a-
setting off atomic bombs just.
Nah,
every
that fool had
second.
the EMPs.
Like he
No,
gets hit
not
by a
sure.
few missiles and then he comes out like a million times stronger. Just
Yeah. it's-
And the CGI was shit. I was like, yo, is this like After Effects with the electro
Earth?
shit?
Oh my god.
It was
Like the
was
pulse
bad.
looked cool, but the little strings of lightning, I was like,
Yeah.
this looks shitty. But he's leveling buildings and these news reports. Oh yeah, it's past work day, so nobody's in the city. There's like a billion
Nobody's
buildings.
in the
You know how many
city.
people are in those buildings?
I know,
Sorry.
some have to be apartments. Not all of the fucking
Yeah,
work
you
buildings.
don't get the fucking props for that, Snyder. Motherfuckers died.
We
Get
don't
the
want.
fuck out of
We
here.
don't want to make
Work
it seem
day's
like
over. Nobody's
everybody's
there.
there.
Motherfuckers stay late, unlike you at the office, apparently.
Ain't no bars down.
So fuck out of here. So then Superman does the one smart thing and starts punching this dude into space.
Yeah.
Like
Actually, he didn't even.
No,
He took his ass into
yeah,
space.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then he has to start punching him because Doomsday starts like turning around and trying to punch back. So he's taking him into space, and Doomsday can't fly. Then the fucking UK or the United Nations are like, oh, should we nuke them? And then dude from Man of Steel, there'll only be one casualty, Man of Steel, so don't shoot him. But they decide anyway, so they let off the nuke. The nuke catches up to him. How the fuck?
This is all in
And then
20
Superman
seconds.
sees this shit happening. He's so much faster. He could have taken a break. He could have just like, okay, here, taken the nuke, thrown it somewhere else, or at least dodged the shit.
Or threw that motherfucker into the nuke.
Or
Yeah,
just
but
throw
there's
the
no reason,
motherfucker
just
into
keep-
space.
Once
just
you
keep
get
throwing him into space.
You're
That would've been
straight
better,
because he can't fucking fly. He literally can't fucking fly. You can come in. You can come in. Come in.
This
Yeah,
nigga-
I think
He ain't got no hands.
Nah, his hands is probably full.
Yeah.
All right,
He ain't gonna
cool.
help him out.
Yeah, you can come in. You can come in.
Ah, Sam,
Uh,
do that
hi,
thing.
guys.
What's up? Hey, did you see Batman v Superman?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Ah, don't say it, bro.
Alright.
We want your opinion, but that's cool.
But
You want to?
So we got one smart dude in the whole world that doesn't see this shit.
I wish you
Good
would.
job.
Yeah, no. All right, we had another break because we
Pizza.
gotta get some pizza in here.
Pizza Bob King.
Pizza dude was the smartest guy in the whole room and didn't see the movie. Oh, not that that's smart because you should still see the movie
So you can shit on it.
so you can know that we're right. Fuck. But what were we
Form
talking
your
about?
own opinion. But your opinion better not be wrong.
Oh yeah, so the nuke shit. So he doesn't get out of the way of the nuke. It catches up to him. He doesn't keep Doomsday in space, which is retarded. So they hit him with the nuke, and the
That could have been
only
the end of the movie right there. That was
That
it.
good of
That
The
could-
only thing that
there's a lot
happens
of
is
things that could be
Superman
in that
dies.
movie. The start of the movie could have been in the movie.
True.
So they Doomsday falls down on Earth and he goes to Stryker's Island, which is like a few miles off of fucking Metropolis apparently, and there's nobody there. They say it's uninhabited. Yo, I don't know how the fuck all these cities are uninhabited.
Yeah, we're
Yo, there's no islands like that just off the main coast of a city, and that shit's uninhabited. So whatever, he crashes there, and they're saying, oh, Superman's dead because he didn't re-enter. And so Doomsday's there, and he's fucking shit up now because he got more power because they hit him with the nuke.
and then he lets off a nuke.
Yeah, he lets off like a bigger nuke, and you can see
Yeah.
that shit from space, and then it goes to Superman, and it looks like he's like regaining body mass because he was
Oh,
almost
that
a
nigga was
skeleton.
all fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
Like
that
a
was like from the
mummy.
sun because it like
Yeah,
showed
he's
the
the
sun,
sun
right next to him.
rising.
So he's gaining power from the
Yeah. He
sun.
chose the right fucking
Oh,
solar
wait.
system to be in.
Yeah, but then Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it goes to Batman, and he's going over to the island where Doomsday is,
And
Flies
that
by.
jet.
Mhm.
and he sees him, and then he gets like fucking Cyclops beamed. Literally, he's like dodging beams from Doomsday Eye. I don't know if that's a power that he should have. But
He just picked, he gave him the nuke to gain Superman's powers.
yeah, so then Batman has the brilliant idea. I'm gonna stay in character with the rest of this movie and be a dumb fucking idiot, and tells what's his name? Fucking
Alfred. Lucius.
Yeah, Alfred.
Alfred. Sorry.
Lucius, nigga, what?
I'm thinking Morgan
From the
Freeman.
other one. So he tells Alfred, shit, what does he say?
He says, I got a lead.
Oh, I gotta get it to chase me back to the city, back to the kryptonite.
Oh my.
Are you a fucking idiot?
The only thing that can kill a Kryptonian is kryptonite.
Yo, I get the kryptonite part. I'm like, there is nobody where he is, and even if there was, he just killed them with that nuke. You're gonna take him back to the city? Why
Back
wouldn't you
to
just go
civilization.
get the shit and then come back? That might be one of the dumbest mistakes in the movie. And there's a
keep
lot
an
of
eye on
dumb
him.
ones.
That's one of the dumbest mistakes.
I mean, Alfred should have been like, "You're dumb as fuck."
Like,
fucking
Alfred should have taken control. Like, no, I'm taking you to the fucking spear. Go get it and come back.
So yeah, he
He takes
it.
I've ever seen in a movie.
He goes back to the city and he gets blown out of the sky by Doomsday because Doomsday can jump forever and he follows him.
That Hulk jump.
Yeah, and then he fucking hits him.
Crashes.
And he's about to get hit by the laser vision, and guess who swoops in? Fucking
Lois Lane. I mean,
what?
The skinniest
Wonder
bitch
Woman.
ever.
Her theme goes off. Everybody in the
whoa.
theater's like, "Oh my gosh!" No, that didn't fucking happen.
She didn't block She didn't block the shit with the fucking shield either.
No, I know, but
fucking bracelets.
everybody in the reviews was like, everybody in the crowd was cheering. Nobody fucking cheered in all three movies that I saw. I'm not. Whatever. Wonder Woman, cool. Wonder Woman, right here. But
cheer for them titties.
But it was more like it's more like really she's gonna come in, save him at the last possible second, so he doesn't get hit. She blows him back with some weird shit.
She clanks her wrists together.
Yeah, the clap.
Yeah.
She got the clap.
Throw them bows. And then fucking what happens right after that?
Superman comes back.
No. She says the best line. Oh yeah, Superman comes back, just takes this dude into
the fuel tanks,
the
like
fuel
7
tanks
of them. They
blown
all
up.
blow up.
Yeah, and then Wonder Woman does have the best line in the movie. She asked Batman, "Why did you bring it back to the city?" I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
Because I'm a
Thank you
dumbass.
for actually being the audience for once. And yeah, he doesn't say that, but he should have. I'm a fucking idiot. And he's like, because there's something here that can kill it, the kryptonite. Well, you could have went and got it. First of all, you couldn't have went and got it because you could have kept it with you. Why didn't you?
Don't that fool usually keep shit for his archive anyway?
Exactly. I mean, this dude makes so many mistakes.
He threw it away when he should have just
20-year
kept it with
rookie.
him.
Yo. And not even rookie of the year. Rookie of getting kicked out his first year.
20 years, still doing shows at the Apollo.
Send him down to the minor leagues.
In the meantime, dumb bitch Lois Lane throws a fucking spear in some random
Yeah, so they
pool
leave
of
Lois
water.
Lane.
Oh yeah, that's a while back
they
too.
leave
Yeah.
Lois Lane in the building. Why? But anyways, they leave her there. So she gets the bright idea. I'm gonna go grab this shit that almost killed Superman. And find some random.
Almost killed my hubby. Let me go.
Some random pool.
Yeah. Why is there a pool in the middle?
And why the fuck did she think that was? Oh, I'm just putting this fucking lake right here.
And it was deep as fuck.
Yo, it literally boggles my mind. I don't know why she did that, other than she read her script and was like, "Fuck, I have to throw it in here."
Yeah.
But she should have been like, "Yo, this is dumb as fuck." Whoever was writing the script, I don't know if it's Chris Terrio or that other David Goyer, because I know that they both wrote it. But yo, fuck both of y'all.
Fuck them.
So then Lois fucking in the middle of the fight, Superman's trying to fuck Doomsday up, and Doomsday, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Those are the only three fighting. Batman's there, just jamming his dick off. He's just looking at the fight.
Literally, there's a shot where they just show him looking
in the back.
fight.
Yeah, just
chilling.
Your favorite superhero is literally watching these dudes being like, "Yo, I wish I was cool." So
how the fuck can I contribute?
So he goes and hides in a corner, basically. Fuck out of here.
And
so Superman hears.
Superman.
Yeah, so Superman goes up in the air and he hears her like knocking because she
her dumbass got collapsed into.
She fell in the well.
Fucking lake.
No, she fucking jumped in there because
the
building got
she threw
up.
it in and then she's like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that." And then she
jumped in to go get it. Yeah.
And then
the building fucking collapsed.
Jump in to go get it?
Yes.
No, she jumped in there because the fucking building collapsed.
Oh, so she didn't jump in there to go get it.
Oh, I thought she jumped in to go get it.
She jumped in to save her life. And then the fucking shit fell, and she couldn't get through because she's a little bitch. She's too heavy.
Yeah, he's right.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So then Superman hears her banging with his fucking sonic
Press
hearing,
my ass.
goes over there, saves her once again, and is a dumbass, and jumps in the pool when he knows the kryptonite's gonna shit on him.
And he took like a regular human dive.
Yeah.
Like he didn't fucking like
slide down that shit.
there and like snatch it and throw it back up or something.
No, he carried that shit all the way back up.
And then he got fucked up down there because the kryptonite got him. And then
yeah, but first of all,
he
why did he jump in there?
Up.
He had to know that Batman was not contributing to the fight.
Yeah.
Why didn't he go scoop his ass real quick? Hey, yo, you jump
Batman.
in here. Why
No,
you
give me
fuck
the
shit?
fucking
Fuck
thing.
dropping him. Take his ass. Throw him
Well,
down
yeah.
there.
You could have thrown Lois's bitch ass down there too.
So then he's like, it looks like he's drowning, and Lois Lane takes him out of there. And I'll admit this: the first time I saw this movie, because I like giving filmmakers the benefit of the doubt, and I try to get invested in the movie. I teared up because the only believable lines in the movie.
Fact, yeah.
Yeah, okay, alright, fuck out
Fucking up over there.
No, it's just I respect film, and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt if you make an emotional scene. It wasn't deserved, but I'll still give it to you. So dude's like, "Oh, I love you," and it sounds real, and he's like, "You're my world," and it sounds real. And then he's going to save everybody because he's gonna grab the spear and try to ram it into Doomsday. And he looks like a bitch boy.
Meanwhile, only
He's like, like
Wonder
flying in
Woman.
the air, like falling on the ground and shit.
But
Flying over there.
all of a sudden he can fly
Why
now.
though? Why? Why didn't he give it to Wonder Woman? She's
I
been
don't
whipping
know.
ass the whole
She was
time.
fucking that dude up. That was my favorite
She
part.
chopped
'Cause
off
she
his
was
damn arm.
She could have thrown it at him.
Yeah.
I'm sure she has
Yeah.
arms. She could have stabbed him. She already cut off one of his limbs. What the fuck?
she was putting in work. That
putting
sword.
in
She was slicing up his legs, cut
But
off
of
his
course,
arm.
DC needs to set up their next thing, and so they want to fit the death of Superman in there for no fucking reason.
why?
Oh, actually, I do know why. I heard an interview with Bitch Boy, fucking Zack Snyder. He's like, I wanted the Justice League to be created by Batman and Wonder Woman. I needed Superman to be out of there, because if he wasn't out of there, then he would have created it. So that's the reason you
That's
kill him?
the
You're a
reasoning?
fucking idiot. You should get fired from every future
That's
movie.
the
That's the
reasoning?
dumbest
I mean,
fucking
you could have just
reasoning.
had wrote it in where Superman doesn't
Exactly.
do this shit.
Yeah, Superman
You have the
leaves
power
or
to
something.
write.
But no, he wants to fit one of the biggest storylines fucking ever for DC.
He's saying it like it just
Get the
happened
fuck
that way.
out.
One of the biggest controversial things that
Yeah.
Superman's ever done in comics.
And it wasn't controversial in the movie because I was like, yo, good thing. This dude was getting annoying as fuck.
Because within his death, they created all the different types of like Superboy and Steel and
Yeah.
How could anyone actually believe that he's dead? Like,
Yeah.
could-
I mean,
did you
really,
really
if you
believe
believe
that he
that and you
died?
got sucked into that?
I mean, if they-
you probably like the movie.
But they could have done it different too. They could have actually kept him dead for a good while before showing the fucking gravel and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's back
Could've
alive.
come
The nigga
back.
wasn't even gone
well, they
for
fit all
it.
that shit in like the last 5 minutes of the movie, so there wasn't much time.
Just keep his ass dead.
But I just do want to point out, right before he does stab him, Batman contributes to the fight for once and shoots his last
that
pellet
fart-
from like
that
100
fart
yards
gun.
away.
And it's a headshot.
Yeah. Oh,
And
and
they,
then
like,
Wonder Woman uses her lasso, which was cool, but I
Yeah.
didn't see it on her.
No.
No,
that
it was
shit
on
out
her.
her ass.
It was on her.
Oh, it was on
Yeah,
her?
it was on
I
her.
didn't see it.
I saw it
Pulled
when
out
she
over
first.
bra.
I saw when she first. It was there, and I was like, oh, they put the lasso on.
Okay, well, she
It was
used
it.
her lasso. That was
Good
pretty
eyes.
dope. But it looked like Doomsday couldn't even get out of it. I don't know why she didn't lead with that shit.
Yeah.
First of all, yeah,
Let's
that's,
try.
it goes a lot further than that's a long ass lasso
Holy shit.
and a strong
I
ass.
did not think of that.
So I'm not a big DC Comics dude, but I feel like if you are, you probably love that shot because it's cool seeing.
And she can fly like the new Wonder Woman can
Yeah,
fly
I
too.
You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
Doomsday was
So-
fucking smart, he'd just fucking jump and take her ass with him.
Doomsday wasn't smart. It didn't seem like he was smart. Fuck, he was just super strong.
He
I
was
mean,
fucking up Superman. He
It
was
seemed
dodging
like
the
he
shit.
was,
Just,
he was an animal. I don't
Yeah.
know if he's an animal in the comics, but it just seemed like he has survival instinct. That's like the bare minimum intelligence, and he was just going hard. So then Superman gets stabbed, and,
Yeah, and
he
then-
just survived a nuke. So I guess stabbing is a lot worse. But I'll let you guys do that, DC, because maybe his cells were too weak because of the kryptonite that he could actually die. And then nobody gives a fuck except Lois. Batman's standing there like, when
It's
the
like-
fuck is this movie gonna end? Wonder
Literally,
Woman's
everyone-
sitting there like, what the fuck is this? I did all the fighting. Cut to Lex Luthor. He's in prison. And
For
the
whatever
first thing I'm
reason.
wondering is why the fuck is he in prison?
That was a different fuck than last time.
Well, I don't know how or why. Like, who
Why
brought
is
him
he in
there?
prison?
What are the charges?
And yo, he's Lex Luthor. So get the fuck out of here, Lex Luthor Jr. He got his hair shaved. He's fucking Lex Luthor. Stop defending the faggot. I don't redact that. Fuck that dude. So anyways, he's in prison, but he has the biggest bargaining chips in the world. He knows all these metahumans and their secret identities. He couldn't have been like, hey, you want some valuable information? I know who the fuck Batman is. Batman's been doing this shit for
Not only Batman, but I
years.
can give you three other people
three more
that
people
are...
that are way more powerful than him.
The true fucks have never heard of.
Oh, did we even talk about that scene?
Real brief.
Well, yeah, we were brief about it.
So there's Justice League cameos.
In
DC thought it was smart.
Oh my god, this shit kept out a huge secret.
Put this in the middle of a pivotal scene in the movie.
They stopped the movie to show these trailers.
Which first just seems like Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, let's just open these
Yeah,
fucking
but-
eggs.
Okay.
Yeah. So he gave all these fucks logos. They don't have names yet. But he gave them all fucking their logos.
Which was corny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
gosh,
he
yeah.
designed their logos now?
I guess
It's all
so.
Lex's idea?
Hey, bro, he's
Well,
part
they're
of the
gonna use
team,
them,
bro.
okay,
He's part of the
so-
team.
So
Either
basically, Lex is part of the Justice League too. He makes all the logos for them.
He
He's their
made the
costume
Justice
designer.
He
He's a
donned the
graphic
Justice.
designer?
Yeah.
So yeah. So Batman sends Wonder Woman her
Fucking
the files.
email.
I don't know how he got his email or her email, but whatever.
And
He doesn't even know her fucking
First of
he
all-
didn't know her name. He
So
knew her
anyways,
name.
he sends her the pics of her.
Perfectly
He's like, who are you?
scrolling the
What is
conversation.
this? You were born whatever the fuck? And so he sends her the link, and she clicks on the link, and it's like 3 mini trailers, shitty mini trailers for Flash, Cyborg, and Aquaman.
the best graphics were on Cyborg.
And yo, okay, let me just say this: the Flash one was cool. It looked like somebody could have made it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Cool, it's Flash. That's cool.
But I was trying to figure out why the fuck did it mess with all the like electricity and shit.
I mean, if
part
that's
of
how
his
they want to go with
powers.
the character, there's a lightning bolt and whatever. Aquaman looked like he was holding his breath. He can breathe underwater, yeah.
They can't see our faces, but still, that's funny as shit.
He's been underwater for so long, he's never seen like a camera or a probe. Yo, people go deep sea exploring all the fucking time, so
And
he kills the thing and like speeds off. And then the Cyborg one, you're like, yo, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah,
If
and then
people
the nigga
love
just comes
DC,
back with the
they're gonna be
fucking
like,
comes with the
First of all-
fucking moving cube and like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
Aquaman
That was
looks
like
like
an
Namor.
Allspark.
Yeah, the Allspark.
He looked
Oh,
just like Namor.
Yeah, and he was tattooed up.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Like with tribal tats. Like he looked like
Yeah.
Namor.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
whatever.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Nigga
let's
wish
go
he was
back.
Namor.
Yeah, we should have covered that earlier, but we didn't. So Lex knew all their secret identities. That's the main thing. So he shouldn't have ever been put in jail. That information was way more valuable than what they had on him, which I don't know what it is. 'Cause
Yeah.
the only person that could have said he did anything
Was Lois.
was how though?
Because she
Oh.
found out through old dude that he had set Superman up in
The
Africa.
African thing.
No, okay, you can't prove any of that. The thing that you can prove is that he created Doomsday. But the
Okay.
only person that saw that was Superman.
Who's
He's
dead.
fucking dead.
Bad. He's
So
fucking
just
dead.
because you find Lex Luthor in the ship means that he caused all of it? He could have been like, I don't know what's going on. It's
Superman
fucking
brought
What
Doomsday.
fucking Doomsday? What the
What,
fuck?
does any of this make sense? None of this movie makes sense.
No.
So he would have got out of that. I don't know what his sentence is. So he's in prison.
Unless
and-
those military dudes did, because old boy knew that it was a setup, didn't he? The black cop that was talking, that was telling Lois that it was a setup in the first place.
He's not a fucking cop. He's with the
Oh,
government.
the
Government.
military
Oh,
guy.
that
Fucking-
general
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but earlier in the movie, she's like, go on the record. He's like, no way.
That's
Yeah.
true, too,
Why though?
What the fuck
If
he
he's
even
doing
telling
criminal shit, so
Yeah.
he must have not cared about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know why he's in prison. Please enlighten me. That 3-hour cut. Fuck out of here. And then let's see.
Batman.
So they switched to the 2 funerals.
First of all, no one picked
No,
up.
you
No,
looked at the
before the-
Batman. The Batman comes in prison.
Batman's gay.
That's
That's
the
after.
last
That's
thing.
after.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they show the paper, and it's like the headlines
With
of
a
that day.
picture of Clark Kent.
The
conveniently
only casualty. Superman dies and Clark Kent dies. Nobody gets it. Nobody gets it.
the funeral at the same time.
Yeah.
And they didn't have a viewing of the body of Superman, but they did for.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, well,
Bruce
that
Wayne
should
pulls
be-
some strings. I'll believe it. Whatever. But the fact that in the paper the only casualty is
Who's not even related to the incident.
Unless he was doing something
man,
wrong.
if they would have had a picture of Superman on the front page, it would have been like, damn, that's the same exact face.
haven't they had his picture?
Yeah,
on
exactly. But
newspapers?
I'm just saying somebody should have put it together.
Exactly.
So the Wonder Woman and Bruce Wayne wind up at not Superman's funeral, Clark Kent's funeral. How? I don't know. They didn't know the identity, so fuck out of here. Maybe Lois told them, but okay, please put that in the movie. It just looks super sloppy. And so then Bruce Wayne gives some fuck speech. I failed him in life. I won't fail him in death.
Yeah,
you almost gave him death. You almost killed him. You were killing him like 30 minutes ago.
If Lois Lane didn't show up, you would have killed him.
No, if he would have actually said what he should have said, you're killing my mom, then that would have made sense. Yeah, fuck out of here.
And
so then he talks to Wonder Woman for a sec.
Fucking tells her about the shit. Superman's gonna come back bad.
No, he doesn't say that. But
Well, he might as well.
It's assumed exactly, but it doesn't make sense. So she's like, he's like, we need to round up the other ones like you. You need to help me find them. She's like, why? What if they don't want to be found? Retarded line. Get the fuck out of here.
We need them to fight.
100 movies. So I just have a feeling. Your whole feeling was that Superman was gonna turn bad. Superman just died. And earlier in the movie, you're like, if there's a 1% possibility, we have to take it as absolute certainty. So use your own formula. If there's a 1% possibility that he's going to come back, dispose of that bitch. Kryptonite that fuck. Burn him. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Do something.
Kryptonited casket. Keep that nigga in there.
Left the fucking body. Did not give a shit. Horrible setup for the universe. Oh my gosh.
I don't even understand what the.
So then the next scene, which doesn't even make sense, it's out of place because they overlap. Then Batman's at the jail. The dudes are
and it looks like
telling Lex to turn around. We're gonna rape you, or Lex well said that. Put your hands on the wall. The next second, the lights go off, and these dudes are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, they're fucking gone.
Where?
Batman fucked them up.
They're fucking
I
Batman.
checked the ground. I'm like, did he fuck these dudes up?
No, yeah, they're
he
just
just like
gone.
swapped with them like at hyper speed. So he looks back. Lex doesn't even look scared. He goes up to him. Whatever you do, wherever you go, I'll be watching you.
Nigga,
Then
he's
he
only in
pulls out
prison,
his
first of
brand.
all.
You've been killing people all movie. The one person you should kill, you don't kill.
No, you don't even hit him. You punch the
You
fucking
don't
wall.
even brand him.
I would have branded his
But
ass.
I want to watch how this develops so we can have future movies.
So I'm gonna just punch the wall behind you.
Yeah, let's brand the wall. No.
Yeah, that was fucking retarded.
That was a good brand.
Then the final scene. If you didn't know it already, yes, Superman is alive, and you see his casket. You see some dirt that Lois threw on there.
Dirt
for what
fucking floating.
reason. Dirt floats for like 2 seconds. Cuts to the credits.
It's like that Inception shit. The
So,
thing's about to fall.
Zack Snyder, he wants to be a grown-up boy. He doesn't want to follow Marvel. So he
Wish he
doesn't
could follow
want. He
Marvel.
doesn't want to do
Not
an end
talented
credit
enough to
scene. No end credit scene in like a 2-hour and 40-minute movie. What I was thinking is that horrible scene in the movie where they show the Justice League characters
That should have
would
been.
have
Yeah, that would
worked
have
as
been.
an end credit scene.
It probably was, and he was like, "Oh
It would've
fuck, I don't want to be
been
like
so
Marvel."
nice, but instead he put it in a serious point of the movie. It would have been even cool for the fans. It probably would have been cooler.
It did kind
It
of
probably
just.
would have been cooler.
Yeah.
It would have been so nice.
It
And
offset the movie a little bit.
It would have totally made sense. Like after everything calms down, she's at her home. She checks the email, and there they are. Sets up. Oh my gosh! Fuck out of here. So overall, if you like this movie, I fear for your intelligence.
What would you give it out of 10?
Fuck.
Shit, on IMDb, I gave that shit a 3.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
wrote a
say,
review
3.
Too, so fuck out of here.
3.
3 out of 5.
Yo,
Damn. I was thinking more of a 2.
I'm gonna give you an analogy. You need to peep this, especially if you watch sports. As a Marvel fan, I'm gonna point it from my point of view. Let's say my favorite team, they got the bitter rivals with the team, and I tune into a game that my team's not even playing. They're just my rivals playing. And so I'm watching my rivals, hoping that they fail. And in that game, they break the world record for turnovers in one game in the NFL. They literally break the record. But they score like 3 or 4 touchdowns. This is the movie. They got a few cool parts, especially DC fanboys were probably sucking the dick when the shit came on screen. DC, new company, DC.
So bad you gotta change the fucking name.
They're probably clapping when they see the Trinity and all this other shit. some stuff is pretty dope. I'll admit it. It does not negate the fact that holy shit, this movie has so many problems in it. It doesn't add up. The negative is way more than a positive. If it was more positive for you, that's your opinion, and I fucking disagree. Really disagree, and it offends me that you can even defend this film, especially those dudes that say, "Yeah, I've seen it 3 times now." I've seen it 3 times now, and I would never pay for that shit. I would never pay for that shit. Like, I'm so happy I work at a fucking theater because, yo, what the fuck was that? Public announcement?
Yeah.
That was probably
It's about to die.
It's an Amber Alert.
No,
Why the
no, this
fuck
shit's
do
been
I
on there
like
a
I'm
while.
gonna
Yeah,
be
I know.
Batman and go off and save this bitch?
You be Superman.
You're
not
doing
safe.
Superman's job, yeah.
Actually, if Superman checked his phone and saw that, he'd probably pick that one person to get
Yeah.
saved. So, anyways,
3 out of 10.
yeah, 3 out of 10 for me. And step your game up. Step your fucking game up, DC. If this was a Marvel movie, I might have to disown them. I literally might have to disown them. As far as their movies, I might just be like, yo, you fucked up. You fucked up so hard. It's not even funny. The fact that it's happening to DC, I'm kind of happy, but I'm kind of sad for you guys because you guys are defending this shit. Why would you defend something? You want more shit like this?
that is true.
Like,
Like
you
even
really
Marvel,
thought-
but even Marvel, like everybody knows Fantastic Four movies are shit.
Yeah, but these people on IMDb that give it a 10 out of 10, best superhero movie ever, I really don't think you believe that shit.
No.
I think you just want DC to win, and I can feel that because I would want Marvel to win
But
too. But you're gonna lose if you're defending this film because they're just gonna make more shit like this. If it's making box office like Transformers movies, they're not gonna care as a shitty movie.
And the funny thing is, because before, like, when like certain people saw it, remember you texted me and you're like, "Oh fuck, this thing might be better than fucking."
For real.
And I was like, I don't know, man. It's still a Superman movie, so.
No, I text fam and I'm like, yo, this might shit on some Marvel movies because I saw these reviews on
Like,
IMDb.
what?
These dudes are like best, most revolutionary superhero movie
And
ever.
and the scary thing is that they thought that it was a good movie before the mass audience saw the fucking movie. So how the fuck are they feeling now? The fact that everybody's shitting on this movie, and before the fact they're like, "Oh, this is revolutionary, revolutionary that this shit sucks, revolutionary for the bad part of the fucking movie." And it's just, this is why DC should just quit at making films. Period.
I don't know if they should quit making films altogether. Just don't make
No, they
bullshit
shouldn't
like this.
They shouldn't quit making films
Nah, quit
because
making
in
films.
this movie, they could have made a good movie.
There was a good movie in there.
There was
Green Lantern, they could have made a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh
they fucked
no!
up.
I don't know about that.
Whoa, Green Lantern, there's a lot of potential in
I
Green
feel like
Lantern.
they
Yeah, a
could've
lot of
made-
potential with the property, not a lot of potential in the movie.
They could have made a
'Cause they
better
shit
Green
on
Lantern movie than Batman vs Superman.
They could have made what?
Oh, easily.
Because
I feel like they could have easily.
Superman's powers are too. He's too
Unlimited.
Yeah, but they have to have him in it. Like, there's almost no DC universe without Superman. That's why he's the first one to start off their shared universe. So they have to have him in there because it's like this: Marvel versus Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about these other DC characters except DC fanboys.
That's
like-
true.
Especially now, nobody even knows who the fuck Cyborg is. If you went up to somebody on the street, hey, who's Cyborg? They wouldn't know.
Unless they've
Hey,
seen
Unless
Teen
they watch
Titans.
Teen
Maybe
Titans.
the
Unless
black-
they've seen
the
Teen
black dude
Titans.
on the DC shows. What's his powers? Yeah, exactly. Get the
Wait,
fuck out.
he made the
Ultron?
DC shows?
What?
Cyborg was in the DC shows?
In some of them.
Like in Flash or Arrow.
Oh no, I don't think he's in those. I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the
Oh,
anime.
the
Okay,
animated
yeah.
shit.
I mean by watch Teen Titans and you're straight.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch the shit
That's
on the
what's
network, the CW, all the Flash and shit, that was counterintuitive because now they're gonna have a whole different actor with whole different.
Yeah, I
That
don't
take
is
on
true,
the shit.
yeah.
It was fucking retarded that they did that, but doesn't have anything to do with the movie. It just
that
wasn't
could have
bad-
saved them.
Wasn't a bad decision. So let's go. I already rated it.
I gave it 3.
For real?
Same. Yeah.
All right.
I gave it 2.5.
I'm good with 3.
Okay,
No, no
resounding
way.
three.
I have like the highest score in here. Basically.
You said 3.
You said
Yeah,
3.
I know, but I
Oh, you're lying.
I was talking
3.5.
more. No, I was talking more shit than everybody, and you guys are at the same level as me.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm lower.
Okay, let me put it to you like this. The movie can be good if you go into it blindly and not thinking at all. If you don't think about anything at all during the movie and just watch it.
Watch it as a movie, like just.
No, just
Love
like don't
language.
even watch it as a movie. Like just something to
Look at
And-
give your
Entertainment?
mind, like entertainment. There's decent special effects in some of it. There's decent fight scenes. But if you start to think about any of the dialogue or any of the plot, then you're fucked. You can't like the movie.
I was
Oh,
gonna
cause
say-
so kind of like seeing like a Fast 6 or Fast 7.
Yeah, like you know it's gonna be a bunch of bullshit,
Transformers
so you
movie.
just
or
watch it.
Transformers. Like,
You just watch it to have something to look
This
at.
was worse.
I'll
than
say
both of
this.
those.
As a
Because
worse
this
than
is-
Age of
Then-
Extinction.
then-
This is the thing. This is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And if you got this far, I congratulate you. I appreciate it. Press subscribe. But
Please
anyways,
do
okay.
it.
Anybody that's comparing this to Marvel and like, oh, I'm gonna count the mistakes in Marvel now. You can't. Guess what? They have a different tone. They play with themselves. They know that shit.
Hey, fucking oh.
Hey, you know what? They can now. Fuck. I mean, they made a talking fake raccoon, and motherfuckers are loving that shit.
They
So,
can't rip on Rocket.
but it's a totally different tone. They make fun of themselves. They make fun of their own movies, and that shit is jokey. Zack Snyder and this DC universe wanted to be so dark, so serious. If you make the slightest mistake, it doesn't work with the movie, and you're gonna get railed. And you did get railed, and you can't defend it because you don't have any jokes. There's maybe 3 jokes in the film, and none of them hit. And if you laughed, I feel sorry for you. Get some humor in your life.
I laughed.
Fuck.
Not
Oh,
at
I
the
laughed
jokes.
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
laughed
yeah.
at that.
That's a
It's
bad sign.
entertaining if you want DC to fail, but at this point, it's just like I don't care that much. It's just I
I'll
can't
say-
believe you like it.
I'll say this though, as a movie, it's a 3. For entertainment, if you're like drunk, if you want a hilarious movie,
No,
I
if
give
you're
it, like,
drunk,
a
you might get
7.
bored though during like some.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you
That's
will get
true.
bored.
That's true.
Or
But
just fall
For
asleep like we did.
entertainment,
I feel you.
mindless eye candy, I'd give it like a 7.
I give it a 6.
There's some cool shit.
Mindless eye candy, I give it a 6.
I give it a 7 for eye candy.
If I was a DC fan, I'd give it a 1. So it's a good thing I'm a Marvel fan because I would not ever trust Zack Snyder again.
That is true.
You get
Like
an
if I was a
Apple
DC fan and saw that, my rating would be a lot lower.
Yeah,
like-
so
Like when I saw Wolverine, the first one, it was dumb low because
The
I
one
fucking
where they
love
fucked up
Wolverine.
Deadpool?
Yeah, but fucked up Deadpool.
Origins.
So I appreciate all you DC fans out there, the dudes that got mad subscribers, Kevin Smith, and like huge comic book nerds, and actually went hard on the movie and said, yo, there's some problems in it because all these other DC fanboys just want DC to succeed, and they think that defending this movie is going to make them succeed. It's not, first of all. You're going to get hate, and that's why the one reason I don't have with criticizing this film, because I fucking hate you DC fanboys that just say whatever the fuck you think and have any excuses in this film. Almost none of it is justifiable.
And I've got mad friends that said this has been way better than any of the last 5 Marvel movies.
That's fucking false.
Yo, man. If you like this type of tone,
If you Captain America too,
if you like this type of
Yeah,
tone,
the Winter Soldier is
then
too
you like
nice.
this type of tone. But just because it's a dark movie doesn't mean it's adult. This shit was childish as fuck because of the mistakes. It looked like it was made by a bunch of like fucking teenagers or something with a huge ass budget. Yo, the mistakes you made are childish mistakes. You think that shit's hard because it's dark and Superman's killing, or yeah, Superman and Batman are killing. Fuck out of here. That doesn't make it any more adult than the Marvel movies.
fuck. Deadpool was more adult, less
yeah,
budget.
yeah, true. But it just wasn't darker. It was definitely more adult.
It was literally
Yeah.
darker. Some
You
things I
want to watch
couldn't
some good
actually
shit that's
see.
adult?
'Cause it was
Yeah, it's true.
dark.
It's
Literally,
just a dark ass movie.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
Watch
it wasn't
fucking
lit
Daredevil and
properly.
Jessica Jones. That's dark and it's good and it makes sense way more than this shit. So everybody gave it like a pretty shitty review. I'm surprised. I don't think I've seen a room that's given this consensus of a low score, but I'm down with it. thank you for watching the shit. Subscribe if you can. It takes like 2 seconds. We don't make many videos. This is our first one, so we'll just get better from here.
It can't get any fucking worse. This is
this
is pretty rough.
Hey, and if you sat through this, for real, I congratulate you. Because this shit is long as fuck.
I mean, if you do like it, stay tuned for, we'll talk about like rap, video games, comics if you like that. We're pretty much all over the place.
And if you want to comment, like tell us something to do, hey, and if we're down with it, we'll do it. Because
except faggot shit.
We need suggestions, and if you're down with it, cool. Oh, tell them what happened on your phone.
Oh, so Pizza Man Bob texted me and was like, hey, tell me when, first of all, he's just our number one fan right now. So...
Number one, literally.
So shout out to Pizza Man Bob. We don't. That's probably not even his real name. But yeah, he hit us up with some love. Really appreciated it. Asked for the shout out.
Yeah, and he's like, "Can I find you on YouTube?" I mean, you will be able to when we post this video.
Eventually.
Give us some free
get
pieces.
this shit up. So I appreciate it. You guys got anything else you want to say?
No, I think we're good.
Right.
Well, my name's Mooks. You know, if you ever just want to talk about Wolverine, anything X-Men, hit me up. I'm going to plug myself. I'm the fucking shit.
Are you going to have any links to like Twitter or social media?
No, because fuck y'all. No. I'll find you if you don't find me.
I mean, Callus Allen on Facebook if you want. But
I'm D Wills. You can find me on Twitter at D Wills with 3 S's.
Yeah, subscribe to Explicit Critics. We'll see you next time. And get out of here with that racist shit. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck Brian. Brian didn't want to get in there.
Nah. No plugs for me.